handle would stick sometimes. Every time it stuck, I'd be like, I'm dead. I'm doomed.
That's it.
I'm in the fucking... I'm dead in the ice rink freezer. That's what my life led to.
Maybe if you're going to design a walk-in anything that varies the temperature by any certain amount, you don't have it locked. You don't have it locked from the fucking outside.
Yeah. All right. We are up on stream. Is everyone ready to hear the recap before we begin?
I am now.
Okay.
I wasn't before.
Cool. If you were here already, you may find it valuable to listen, but just don't be distracting. So, this is session 61 on January 16th, 2022. Our last session was session 60 on January 9th, 2022. And its summary is as follows. On the night of Sunday, May 20th, 1001, after the battle concluded versus Harald's men, the collective gathered and discussed their plans. They decided to rest and leave for Paradine in the morning, with Gorn keeping watch over Harald and the other captive, and Otis staying up in a tree on the lookout for anyone else who might come in the night. On the morning of Monday, May 21st, shortly after dawn, Rosani and Flint awoke together, and noticing a slight movement across the camp, Flint went to investigate with Rosani right behind, finding a stranger dressed in black standing amongst the corpses of the previous battle. With his divine sense, Flint was able to detect that this person was consecrating the bodies, rather than whatever he and Rosani assumed them to be doing. Hearing what the stranger was up to, Rosani suggested that they go wake up Roscoe, knowing that if they needed to talk to this person, he was the best one to do it. They hadn't been noticed yet to their knowledge, and so Rosani tried to sneakily move away, accidentally stepping on a branch in the process. The noise made the strangers stop their movement, but as if nothing happened, they continued to kneel by the dead bodies and complete their work. Rosani took this as her cue to quickly go and get Roscoe, and filled him in on everything that had happened once he awoke. Roscoe and Rosani joined back with Flint, and Roscoe walked out to initiate conversation with the stranger. She offhandedly greeted him back and told him that she was just giving the dead a final respect before their souls passed on. Flint poked his head out of hiding, and Rosani followed behind him. Rosani asked for her name, causing her to finally turn to the group, and show her face. The stranger turned the question around and asked what Flint and Rosani, quote, followers of the matron and the judge, end quote, were doing surrounded by corpses. The stranger identified herself as Raya, a paladin of Kel, and Raya and Rosani entered a conversation about life, death, and how what Rosani had believed to be an antithesis of her beliefs did not have to be. The conversation was over as quickly as Raya finished her consecration, and with a snap of her fingers, the bodies went up in flames. Raya left, telling Rosani and Flint that their paths may possibly cross again in the great conflict that is coming, and then disappeared into the forest. With Raya gone, Rosani, Flint, and Roscoe went back to bed, waking again with the rest of the party. Gorn made some mushroom soup for breakfast, while Rosani let the party know about what happened with the bodies and Raya. During the meal, Gorn expressed to the others his opinion to let Harald go, relating with his issues with being governed by a king that he did not recognize. After a long back and forth about what the best option would be, the party decided to let Harald and his companion go and to tell the king the truth about why they released him. Gorn went with Badger to release them, convincing Harald to leave and live to fight another day. After being released, Harald thwarted his companion's attempt to rush Badger with a knife, picked up his discarded axe from the dirt, and left the camp without speaking a word. Soon after, a group of soldiers from Paradine arrived to secure the camp area and provide the party backup, led by Sergeant Eric. The party told him that the camp was secured, but that Harald got away into the forest. Eric informed the party that if they know anyone who needs a logging or building job, that they could probably get a one-up on other people knowing about this place beforehand. The party gave Eric the orb to talk to Levin, and then made their way back to Paradine. Upon returning to Paradine, Rosani, Roscoe, Gorn, and Badger decided to visit Calhoun to check in on him, while Kevril, Otis, and Flint went to inform Padithar of their success at the camp. As the gang pulled up to Calhoun's home, they spotted Pert outside, carrying a box containing many half-empty open wine bottles. Pert feigned inebriation, signaling to the less oblivious of the group of Calhoun's current state. Drunk. Gorn forcefully took Rosani to help tie the horses off, while Roscoe and Badger were let into Calhoun's home by Gale, finding it ramshackle, with its owner passed out drunk on the couch, and bottles and debris strewn everywhere. Badger ran to grab Calhoun a clean jacket, while Roscoe casted Major Image to hide the mess. That should just be cast. While the two tried to cover up for Calhoun, Rosani grew increasingly suspicious of what was going on inside, and, after breaking free of Gorn's grasp and leaving him paralyzed in the street, burst into the home, catching Roscoe and Badger in the act. Badger cast Dimension Door to whisk Calhoun away, leaving Roscoe to explain what was happening before Gorn tackled Rosani from behind, revealing the state of the home. And
why are you trying to cover her up from the truth? Just let her know.
Roscoe lied to Rosani that Calhoun was stressed about planning a date for her, asking her to keep it a secret, and to act surprised when Calhoun asked her out. Unsatisfied by this answer, but wishing to get away from the situation, Rosani expressed her frustration to Roscoe and then left to enter the Triangle Market, eventually purchasing a shiny metal symbol to be used as a scrying disc, and then returning to the Church of Arabella to help heal the sick and injured.
Sick.
Kevril, Otis, and Flint arrived at the refugee camp to find its residents in a buzz, with shelters being taken down and belongings packed up despite no news of the party's success at the logging camp. Seeking out Padithar, Kevril found her buried in its home, alone in her tent and non-participatory in the wave of energy flowing through the refugees. The trio explained to Padithar that they had been successful in clearing the camp, but expressed concern that the area may not be ready for them for some time longer than the camp seemed to expect. According to Padithar, even news of a potential new home in the forest was enough to fill many of the refugees with hope, a feeling sorely absent within them for many weeks now. Whether or not the camp was ready for them, most of the refugees are anxious to leave the city and are willing to put in the work to rebuild. Padithar herself did not share the camp's sentiment or characteristic apathy towards leading them on full display to the trio, but did note that she was looking forward to having a quieter place in the city to conduct her research. She believed that in time they may find themselves a capable and compassionate leader who will bring them to a better place than she can. Kevril contested this, insisting that Padithar is a good leader, but this notion was quickly dismissed, as she instead questioned Kevril on what his plans were. She further questioned what Kevril was doing here, noting that she knew quite little about him and would like to understand his motivations. Uncomfortable with sharing his past in front of Otis and Flint, Kevril resisted sharing this information, but was pressured into doing so when Padithar cast Otis and Flint from her tent. Hesitantly, Kevril told Padithar that his true name was Galen, and revealed that he was a member of a high order of Dominion druids from Chirimi. Forced to leave, he has been searching for someone who can help him with his motivations, though he intentionally left these vague. He finished by letting Padithar know that she is the first to learn this information, and that he believes the group he's with now may help him achieve his goals. Unfazed by this revelation, Padithar warned Galen that the secrets of his past make him a direct enemy of the refugees, and that the collective themselves have caused them much pain and loss when they cleared the fog in Eneano. Despite this, she expressed that the collective did free the refugees from their prison in the fog, accomplishing what the Dominion had failed to do in over 100 years, and that their intervention may have saved those who did not die from Lofi's attack from a similar fate by the Dominion. Bidding him to be careful with whom he shares his past with, Padithar wished Galen luck on his journeys before having him leave her to her studies. And that is where we ended last session. So, are there any...
Where did Siltier come in?
So Siltier was when Sergeant Eric came to the camp that we were at before we made our way back to Paradine.
Yeah.
It was just a little...
Brett just threw it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't...
I wanted to make sure that wasn't an actual... I was like...
No. Siltier's not real.
Not really in there. He was just
It was
like,
simply
yeah,
just a gag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say, Mitchell reacting to all the drama that went on between...
Like, what was that?
Calhoun,
Nice.
That was so funny.
There was a lot that happened in... a few in-game minutes.
Honestly, I was just kind of taking Roscoe's lead and Gorn's lead. They were really on top of it, and Badger felt that energy and just wanted all in.
It just sounds like in Spider-Man when they were all playing around in the circles and just jumping in and out. Like, it sounds like just like you guys were just like flying around the room. Oh my god.
Oh.
It was,
let Rosani see.
It was panicked.
The Dimension Door was really out of left field, I gotta say.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I wasn't prepared for the Dimension Door.
I was like, oh, this is such a cool spell. I just kind of want to use it for no reason.
But like,
just be like, hey, I have Dimension Door. Check it out, guys.
But now
cool
you guys
spell, one of my favorites.
You just set Calhoun up, who is now an alcoholic and depressed, to take Rosani on a date.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry. There will be things that change in this session.
Yeah, I was like...
You're going to ask him out.
I was thinking on the 2 5-hour drives that I've had to Crossroads, I was like, the date is just a bad idea.
The date is a terrible idea.
How should Badger feel about this? Like,
I don't know.
These people should not succeed. I don't know. By the way, I have Dimension Door.
Good to
just
know.
So you're...
Okay. Let me grab a charger for my phone so it doesn't die, and then we will start if there are no more questions. If you have them, wait.
I think Otis would be on the side of
What's our next objective then? Are we just waiting for the orbs to come back?
We're really just kind of waiting for an assignment.
Well,
yeah,
because
this is...
So there was no further discussion with Patathar aside from Kevral's.
And we are back.
You know,
I don't know if you guys know this on Discord, but if you right-click the videos, you can uncheck showing non-video participants if you want us to be bigger.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
I learned this recently.
I do that all the time.
Fine, look at me in my darkness.
I like the purple.
The purple's nice.
Purple.
All right, please rejoin.
Look at this shirt. Hold on, wait. New Orleans Jazz Cats.
That's sick.
Oh, cool.
I am also a fan of the movie musical
That's
cats.
pretty cool.
Look at this shirt I bought today. Embroidered poker night shirt.
That's pretty sick.
Cool.
$10.
That's not bad at all. Nice. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't even know what happened. I must have just hit the fucking thing on my power strip. But I didn't think I did. I was pretty careful not to. Maybe plugging in my phone just surged the protector in my computer.
Maybe.
That's a noof.
Well, my computer is fine. I didn't hear any crackling. I think
Do you have your computer plugged into a power strip?
Yep.
Well, that's the surge protector, so it doesn't fry
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, my power strip has a surge protector. So
I've just
Most
never...
do nowadays.
I don't know. I feel like I'm afraid.
Yeah, I have mine right to
I'm like afraid to plug like a big desktop computer. I feel like I wouldn't want to plug that into a power strip.
I don't have enough outlet space, so
I mean, yeah, if you have to, but
I kind of have to. Okay, anything before we begin?
How was everyone's day? How was everyone's weekend?
The table says the boys on the tabletop simulator.
That's fine.
Of course it does.
it has always said that.
Yeah.
Brett has not changed it or...
I have. It doesn't let me. Now it's the collective, but it's the same. It auto-saves to the boys, because that's like what the game is.
Oh.
Yeah. It does that with the delinquents, too. It's annoying.
It just says the boys.
Yeah. Well, I have them saved as their things. The auto-save is weird, and frankly, it's a non-issue to me.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
All right, are we all...
Yeah, I didn't carry it. I was just saying.
Are we all ready to begin?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so, we will say, Rosani, how long did you plan on doing your scrying and such at the Church of Arabella, or when you returned to the estate?
So I was planning on staying because I used up all of my. Did I use up my? No. So, good question. I was planning on actually going and trying to find Astrid and do it at her place, but I don't know if she's still around in Parody or not.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, well, we'll start with you then. So you finish up your shift, quote unquote, at the Church of Arabella. Many a sick healed and a wounded also healed. And finding Finding the sun very low in the sky, you return back. Are you taking the symbol with you?
Yeah.
You return into the back. You return into the back room of the Church of Arabella and reclaim your belongings that you don't keep on you when you heal, and head over to the southeast area of the city to search the camps nearby for Astrid's presence. After some time of searching, you are unable to locate her in her normal location. And asking around, it seems that she has left for a time to go provide her services elsewhere in a nearby village, but that she does plan on returning in the weeks to come. You ask like a homeless man who recognizes you.
Mm-hmm.
So Astrid is not around.
Okay. I was kind of afraid of that. Okay. Don't really want to go back to the estate right now, so I guess I will just scry in like a back room at the church.
Okay. Then you eventually make your way back to the Church of Arabella, and enter into a quiet, secluded back room. Candlelight softly flickers in this small, like 10 by 15 foot room with a low ceiling, dusty shelves, and old chairs, and otherwise it's really just a spare room for quiet meditation and otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You take the symbol, the literal symbol,
Mm-hmm.
and place it in the center of the room, preparing it and yourself to scry upon the beings that you wish to.
Yeah. First, I want to just try the spell out because I haven't used it before. And I'm going to start by scrying on Evangeline.
Okay.
Question. Would you say that I know her well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you know
So-
Evangeline well.
You have an object that is close to her as well.
Do I?
The friendship bracelets. That's why I gave her one.
Yes, I would consider the friendship bracelet to be a link.
So would that be... So there's a whole bunch of different...
Yeah, so I would call that...
Knowing her well is -5 for the save modifier. Would that be a possession or garment?
Yes, I would call it a possession or garment.
Okay, so in total it'd be -9. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to be observed. So
you will have.
Yeah,
so she will have a -9 to her wisdom saving throw to
Yes.
resist your scrying. She's not aware
Yeah.
that you're trying to scry on her.
I would assume not, yeah.
So what is your spell save?
16.
16. Okay. And let's see. Well, all right, you succeed. You got a -8.
Oh no, she rolled a natural 1.
Yes. So,
Oh.
all right, Rosani, you sit yourself in front of the shiny symbol. It softly reflects the candlelight in the room, and you focus yourself, pulling out your amulet and placing it atop of the symbol, moving your hands over it and chanting a few a few holy words. And in time, an image begins to form in the symbol. It kind of, where there was once metal, you kind of see into it, an image of what's going on. It seems that Evangeline is up to no good as usual. You listen for some time as a chambermaid comes to her bedroom door, and enters, greets her and tells her that she's making her last rounds for the night, and asks if she needs anything else before she goes to sleep. Evangeline dismisses her, saying that she's getting an early night in.
She's not.
The door closes, and you watch as Evangeline, from under the covers, kind of. She throws off the covers, and you see that she's completely clad in adventurer's garb, the same scale mail that you gifted her, as well as a few other implements that she seemed to have picked up. Her friendship bracelet hangs loosely on her right wrist. She runs over and opens up a cupboard, grabs a backpack, a rapier, and a couple of other implements, and a long piece of rope. She opens up the window on one of the towers of the Duke's castle. Ting, 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 ting. Nails the, it's like a sheet rope. Nails the sheet rope to the windowsill, and she rappels down. You watch for a little while longer as she simply gets herself into trouble, battling with a couple of ruffians in the streets who are trying to rob others, and the whole like. She seems to be significantly more comfortable, both in combat and in her general maneuvering. Whatever you guys did with her certainly left an impression. Whether or not it's positive is up to you to decide. But she has thrown herself into the night and is handling herself swimmingly. That is what you see.
Okay. I'm gonna dismiss the spell. Take a deep breath and cast it again, this time on my mother.
Okay.
And I don't have any, possessions or anything, and you wouldn't consider me being a body part of my mother, I assume.
Do you not have her amulet with you? Or does Astrid still possess that? Because she was attempting to scry at one point and was unable to. So if you reclaim that from her, you could call that a possession or garment as well.
Well, I haven't seen Astrid since I gave it to her.
I think you got it back from her before you guys left on the boat, actually.
Did I?
Why don't I consult my notes? That's why I take them. And nope.
Well, Badger also gave your mother a friendship bracelet, so you have something.
Of course.
I opened up one page, looked at one note, and was like, nope, too late. Looked at another one, nope, too late. The two notes. Calhoun got fucked, and Calhoun is a jigga. Those are the notes. Oh.
What does that even mean?
He jigs. He dances.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
J, Twitch, with a J. That's the word. God, shouldn't have even said it. We're going to get totally demonetized now. We don't make any money.
Yeah, Gillette is going to pull their sponsorship.
Okay, hold on. Astrid has been visited. Astrid has Rosani's mom's necklace. Rosani is suspicious of Gossard. Rosani tells the party of Gossard.
Oh, that was before the boat quest.
Astrid told Rosani of the visions, etc. Warns of future. No, you have it back.
I have it back?
Yes.
Okay, well then she would also have a -9.
Great. Okay. Give me a second while I put those notes back. That's from the old notebook.
Yeah, but if I know my mother, I believe she is a little bit more wise than Evangeline.
Oh, it's likely.
It's very likely.
Spell save 16, you said?
Yep.
Great. Okay. She fails. Okay, we lose Kaz. She's at Kaz's house. Yeah.
God, what am I doing with my mother?
Let's see. Well, I guess Beulah's at her house.
Yeah.
Scries on. Oh my god,
Sorry, I just had an internet hiccup there.
That's okay, sir.
We're good.
On LEN. Okay. All right, Rosani, you you take a deep breath and begin casting the spell once more to scry on your mother. Though it's a little more difficult to generate an image, after some time you are able to. It is just a hair brighter than it was looking at Evangeline's image. You see, actually I have something for that. Give me just a second. You see that your mother is speaking with another individual, an unfamiliar elven man you do not recognize, near an old stone wall covered in grapevines. You listen to their conversation, and Elian expresses that while she's happy to have gotten this group of elves away from everything, quote unquote, there's still a lot more to be done within the forest's borders. What group she refers to is unclear. She says that she'll be taking her group back within its borders in a few days' time. The elven man attempts to dissuade her from this course of action, but it is clear that your mother is very resolute in her goals and her actions. This goes on for some time. There are no other individuals that you see within this area. But as you look at the surroundings and hear the sounds around it, something seems vaguely familiar. Can I please have you roll a history check?
God. I have a bad feeling about this. No. Okay. History?
Yes.
That is a 17.
Okay. Rosani, it takes you far, what seems like a lifetime ago, but really it hasn't been too long since you've last seen this area. You recognize that this is this old stone wall with the grapevines is actually an old fort right outside of the town of Magnolia that fell into disrepair some time ago. Children often play amongst the old overgrown vines in the fort, though it has not been occupied. Well, the last time you were in Magnolia was some time ago, but you know that it has not been occupied for over a decade. It is an old, shattered fort from a time long forgotten. What your mother and this other man are doing here is unknown to you, as well as the group of elves of which she speaks. Bless you. But that is what you see. After some time, Elian concludes her conversation with this man, who leaves her to her business. You watch as she walks slowly along the perimeter wall, before finding herself in a nearby campfire tent area. There's a few other tents set up. Some of them are occupied with sleeping humanoid beings, though you cannot see their features. Elian takes some time, winds down besides the campfire before retiring to her tent. That is what you see.
Brett, quick question. Oh, sorry, Hannah. Sorry.
No, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Sure.
Like, how prepped were you for that? Did you guys discuss that was going to happen before? Or, like, were you just on deck with that cutscene ready?
Some of it, yes. Some of it, no.
Okay.
I can never tell you for sure.
Yeah, I have been wanting to do this for like a year and a half, Mitchell. I just have never gotten around to actually buy something that I can scry with. So Brett has had plenty of time to prepare.
All right, I was just curious.
Yeah.
I was like, because if that was out of your ass, Brett, I was like, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man. Okay.
When the spell fades, I'm just going to sit in that room the rest of the night and just cry.
Okay. Yeah, congratulations, Rosanna. Your mother is alive and clearly well enough.
Working with the elves.
All right. I'm assuming you retire there.
Yes, I do not go back to the estate.
Okay, the rest of the party. Oh, well, Gorn is... I gotta make you all smaller, but... There we go. That's as small as I can make you, and you perfectly fit the map. You find yourselves just kind of gathered around the main table at the estate. Rosani is nowhere to be found, but you have all filled each other in upon the events of your day after having broken off into several groups. Let's see. The party is at the estate. You're all just kind of sat there. It's rather late. The sun has cascaded past the horizon as dusk falls over the hilltop at your estate. And Gorn stands up after a long, long period of silence as you're all just kind of sitting there thinking or doing your own thing. He's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to bed now, I think. I'm tired. That's why you go to bed. I'm not. Why am I explaining?
You don't have to justify it.
Yeah, all right.
We understand why you go to bed.
Right. Okay, I get it. Good night. And he goes and
Just that I'm really tired right now, guys.
It's like a frat guy.
So, we gotta plan a date for Calhoun. I was hoping. I hope you all had like a good time at the elf camp.
Ooh, do I have the 13 bottles of wine that I stole, or mostly wine that I stole from Calhoun?
Yes, you do.
Well, stole, confiscated. I feel like I had the right.
Yeah.
I whip them all out, and as we discuss this, I would like us to start tasting for the best one.
Okay.
Since we can't really get Rosani to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Cat's out of the bag on that one, so we got to make the call ourselves. Leaning heavily on Roscoe for this one.
Okay, so
weren't they all half drink bottles? Am I just per the summary?
Gives a shit.
Different bottles.
Yeah, they were different.
A lot of bottles.
Yeah, so these bottles were confiscated from various places within Calhoun's home, which are different from the box that Pert was carrying.
Okay.
My man's got a lot of booze.
So did we get the
you
box?
write that part of this summary?
That was my bad. I forgot about that part.
No, I wasn't like no. I was like I thought you wrote it based off of when I was reading it. Like
I did write it. I just forgot that part.
There's a lot of alcohol.
No, that's not. That was not me calling you. That was. I'm sorry. It was not meant to be aggressive.
Did we get the crate that
Pert
had too?
Yeah, that's on the table.
Okay, maybe we should start with those. And those are not.
Those are the backwash ones, though. That's what I was just saying.
That's fine.
Okay, are we gonna like?
We lived on a boat for fucking 2 months. I think.
Yeah,
I
but
think
we're on the boat now.
We don't draw the line at half-drink wine.
Okay, before we start drinking the wine, we gotta figure out a game plan. So,
rooftop dinner.
We think it's gonna be a good idea to host it here because Callan's house is kind of a pigsty. So that's gonna be too much of a pain. We're just gonna do it here. It's gonna be easier. The current plan is Goran will cook the dinner. We're just gonna like have them. They're just gonna do like a nice romantic dinner thing.
Wait, hold on. You see that Goran has kind of peeked his head down the stairs.
Goran?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to get some warm milk. I couldn't sleep. But I feel like I should be kind of involved in this conversation. Let me get.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
I thought you were tired.
Well, yes. But I told you I couldn't sleep. All right. Have you ever been tired and you can't sleep?
Oh.
Flint, have you ever been tired and you can't sleep?
Yeah. That's happened a couple times.
See, it's happened to Flint. Why would you think it's weird? I'm getting milk. Hold on.
Man can get his milk.
Returns with some milk. All right. Anyways, what are we talking about now?
The date plans.
The date plans.
Oh, right.
The Calhoun Rosani date.
Yeah, what the hell was going on with that?
Long story.
Well,
not gonna get into it right now. We got a plan.
All right. It's fine, I guess.
So, basically, we're trying to set up Calhoun so we can bring Rosani here. We'll show up, and it's gonna be a big romantic dinner. That's the plan.
All right.
I feel like we're putting more effort into this than they are.
Yes.
This is not destined
Correct,
to succeed.
Look, Calhoun's having a rough time. I want to help my boy out.
Okay.
So,
no, I'm in. I believe you.
So, Goran, you have the most cooking prowess. So I think it would only make sense if you were to cook the couple the meal.
All right. Well, what do they eat? I mean, he wasn't eating anything for a while.
Oh, that's right.
It's true.
And Rosani doesn't eat meat.
Yeah, you guys have to remember what Rosani doesn't eat, because it's
Vegan
a lot
pizza.
now.
Badger does not
It's
know that.
You know what?
a lot that Rosani doesn't eat anymore.
Stopped
I got
after the meat.
I got a good idea. I'll do it. I
stopped
got
after
it.
the
Okay.
meat.
You don't have to ask
I'm
me.
gonna make
Potatoes.
So, Goran, I
Stopped a lot.
Do you,
think we
Goran,
could
do you
figure
think
it out.
fish is on the table?
Well, I could get one.
I know you can get one. That's not the question. Do you think it would go well?
Well,
What if you did
You're
something
our
like-
professional palate. Like, you're the food expert here.
I mean, Badger, let's get real. I work at a tavern.
Okay.
Well, we can
That's
think
still
about it.
more than we have.
So everyone likes bread. So bread is a good place to start.
All right.
Okay.
I think we
Everyone
have some.
likes cheese.
I think we have some hardtack.
People like cheese.
Cheeses are good.
So we could combine bread and cheese in some way.
Okay.
Rich people like olives.
Olives. That's a good idea.
Olives are good.
fancy.
Oh, you know what? We have. Well, I ate most of them, but we have some of those things from from the centurion in those shells. They're like olives, but they're not. What's an olive, anyways?
I'm not sure.
I don't
I've
know.
seen them around, and they kind of seem fancy.
I don't know what an olive is. I don't know if it exists at all. But I have something similar, so I'll, I have something that sounds like that, so I'll get those. I'll use those.
Okay. And what if we had some sort of like a fruit or a vegetable in there? Kind of really round out the meal. We did
You say round out the meal, but like we've kind of just listed a lot of sides.
I'll make my wedges.
That's just another side.
And potatoes.
What if we added tomatoes?
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't do potatoes. I know that one.
Yeah, we could do tomatoes. So you got your bread, you got your cheese, you got your tomatoes, and you got your olives.
What if you smash the potatoes down into a circle, and then smash the tomatoes down on top of the circle, and then smash the cheese on the potato circle, and then you cook it?
Otis whipping out like
What?
cooking
Otis.
techniques right now.
Otis, you know
Otis.
a lot. Otis, you got some good ideas up there.
Where?
Otis
I
is
didn't think you-
pre-programmed with culinary school.
I didn't know you knew a lot about food.
Pre-installed.
I'll be honest, buddy. I didn't know you ate.
All I remember my creator back in my early days of sentience and memory. I have a recollection of circles and pies and tomato and cheese stacked together for sustenance.
That's pizza.
Did it have it? What was that, Badger?
That's pizza.
A what?
Oh, you guys don't.
What is this word?
All right, whatever. Not important.
I've only had it once.
I'll figure it out. All right, Otis, that was a very good idea.
I think it's a gnome thing.
I'm surprised. Anyways, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me.
Okay.
Okay. So, figured I could help
How's
set
your
the
milk?
ambiance.
I'm Gorn. It's good. It's good. It's very good.
I'm glad you're enjoying your milk.
I'm glad you like your milk, Corey.
Drinks
So-
from an old rusty tankard.
So I figured I could help set the ambiance. I can make some little fancy lights happen. I could play some romantic music as they eat. That's kind of important.
Gorn, can you let me know
Dance.
what you're gonna make, and we'll figure out what we're gonna serve for the wine,
Yeah.
and then I'll go have menus made that have the items. Even though we're only gonna serve one entree and one drink, I feel like that'll make it a little bit more professional. I feel like.
Are we doing, is this going to be dinner and a show? Or is this just dinner?
I think it's
Maybe
dinner
dance.
and background.
I was just going to be
Background
kind of in the
music.
background.
Oh, Flint.
Set some mood.
Flint. I think I know what you're about to say.
Should we
Juggle.
choreograph a juggling routine?
I think I think you should juggle. Yes.
Is juggling romantic?
Yeah, it's about
Could
the
be.
balance between 3 different objects all at once.
It's true.
Yes.
It could be very symbolic, yeah.
Women like men who can handle multiple objects at once.
Why
That's
didn't they get
true.
that
I do know that. I do know that. That's true.
This
Why
really
do
is
they
just a
just women
table of
like
like 6
handling
dudes
balls?
trying to figure it out.
Should he be the juggler then?
Can't
What,
anyone-
No, he
Enjoy
can't. He
handling
can't
balls?
juggle.
what was that, Gorn? I mean, what? Flint?
Sure.
Oh, I really am tired.
Well, Badger said that women like men that can, handle various things at one time. So,
That's true.
I feel like if I'm juggling, I'm going to be stealing the show here, so Calhoun should be juggling.
What if you tell Calhoun?
But Calhoun has to be on the date.
Right.
What if you
Okay.
teach Calhoun how to juggle?
I don't
And
know.
Calhoun juggles.
We don't.
Maybe
We don't
maybe
have
it'll
enough time
just
to teach him.
be like
Does Rosanna
romantic
even know about the
juggling,
date?
but
When is
No.
it?
yes.
Hopefully this
Maybe.
weekend. We don't know yet. The date for sure, because Calhoun has to figure it out and ask her.
Oh, we
That-
haven't. Okay.
But this is
Why
like,
don't we make sure that happens first before we plan everything else?
No,
Well,
we have
you
to
know,
plan this out.
if there's a quick turnaround, we gotta have things ready. If he asked her for
We should
tomorrow
at least have
and
the
we're not
ideas
ready?
in our heads.
Right. I've got a feeling it might happen really quickly. I don't know why, but
Okay.
So I think the last thing we need, if we got the food and the entertainment, is we need someone to pick them up. So like get on the horses and like the wagon, put them in the back of the wagon romantically and like bring them to the doorstep.
I've still got the waiter gig, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be tied down then.
Oh, hey,
I don't know how to use.
But I
horses.
think
Kevril, you know animals, right?
You could say that.
Why don't we have horses? Why don't you? Here, we look. He points out the window. Hold on.
This
There's
whole time was not paying attention at all, and just tending to his tether and arrows.
here. Look, I'll show you. Come here. There's not a window that I can show you from over here. He brings you over here. Shit. And he points out the little window, and he's like, "Look, we have a wagon right there. You see it as a regular open top storage wagon." He's like, we'll hook up the horses. And
there aren't seats in there, Gorn.
It's fine. It's a wagon.
Oh, what if we take... So, for the table, we won't need 6 chairs. We'll take 2 of the chairs and put them in the wagon.
That's a good idea. I like the way you think.
That's a good
That's
idea.
big brain.
Yeah, that's good. So Kevril, you'll get him.
Gorn, write that down.
You'll go get him.
Don't we have horses?
Yes.
We have horses.
Yeah, you were gonna guide the horses.
Oh, by them you mean but you mean Calhoun and Rosani.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they're who's getting picked up
Yes.
You're the chaperone.
with the horses.
I mean, I could come with you too, just to make sure they go.
Gabriel is like thinking on it because he's like, what am I getting involved in right now? I have no idea what's going on, but he's just like, all right.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah, he just gets cut off.
Gorn on food.
All right. I'll go with you too. I shouldn't go with you because I have to get the food ready when they're coming. All right. Maybe. Oh shit. Well. Damn. Let's see. Oh, Rosani can go get them. That easy.
But Rosani has to be picked up.
Oh, you're right. All right. Well.
Okay, well, hold on. She lives here.
But we need her out of the house so we can prepare everything. We want it to be a surprise. We don't
Oh,
want her to
that's
see
true.
us doing all the prep.
All right. Well, then.
Oh, what are you doing down
Wait,
here?
if it's scheduled, then why does it have to be a surprise? Because he's gonna ask her.
So she'll know there's a date, but she won't know what the date is.
Just tell me what to wait her.
All right. Oh, Otis, why don't you don't have a task yet. Why don't you go with Kevril and get them? Or take them, or whatever happens.
I can open the door when they get here.
That is that is
through
true.
the door opener.
That's true. That's true.
I like that role for you.
And
a good role
that'll
for
be
you.
good. That'll be good practice because you just learned what a door is.
Well, Badger, I already knew that when we left last time.
That's recent.
Otis will open the door. Great.
We'll proceed to close it after they enter.
That's
Oh.
good. That's bonus.
Great. All right.
If I close it early, though, you guys can't get mad, okay?
All right.
You know,
All right. Wait. What does Okay. That's fine. Never mind.
Gorn, what does the milk taste like?
Like what? Like milk? I don't understand the question.
I don't understand milk.
Are you doing? Okay, never mind.
If we're going through the list of things I still don't know about, I mean, I've seen you come down here a few times while I'm sleeping, and I've seen you drink that milk, and I
mean, really, with how long we've kept it here, it's kind of becoming like a cream now. Yes.
What is it? Where does it come from?
Oh, it comes from like cows or goats or pigs.
Can you show me what those things are, Gorn?
Yeah, I'll find one. I'll find
Where do we
one.
find them?
We'll somewhere. Stop asking me. I'm drinking milk. All right, we're fine. We got it. We figured it out. All right.
Okay, we got the date plans.
Okay.
I think this is gonna go well. I have high hopes.
Great.
Vega will help with the cooking if that's all right, Gorn.
Okay, but you guys, what are they gonna talk about? I mean,
Well, that's their job.
What you say is-
That's their problem.
what do you do on a date? What do you do? You guys have talked about food and
Oh, should I,
juggling.
Actually, you know what?
Okay, hold on.
It's
I-
been a long time
I
since
won't-
I've been on a date.
I
don't
won't
know if
lie.
really
Yeah, I'm
remember.
not really sure what a date is.
We could figure. Okay, so we have to taste the wine. We can figure it out while we're tasting the wine, and we'll write it down. And since I'm the waiter, if we need to, I'll feed him lines.
Yeah, wait, time out.
Okay.
Wait.
No, that sounds.
I mean, I can't do
Now,
an Otis.
now
I
it's,
can't do
now
an
it's too
Otis.
involved.
This can't be an Otis thing, but like, isn't it inherently wrong to feed someone that is struggling with an alcoholic addiction to continue to feed them alcohol on a moment that's supposed to be good? Like, aren't we setting Calhoun up for more further failure to feed him alcohol at this?
No, because-
at this
I think it was
Wine is
discussed that we
romantic.
would. I think we would discuss it that it would be watered down. I think that was
Okay.
discussed last session.
because my thought is Calhoun's gonna get drunk and then it's just gonna turn. It's gonna, no matter how much effort we put in prior, it will self-explode if Calhoun becomes intoxicated.
I think we're
Assuming he's
like.
not already intoxicated.
I think we still have like one walking in on his house while he's drinking encounter away from like we're past the point of like now we know he's an alcoholic. I feel like it's still plausible that he's not from our perception.
These could have been isolated incidents, I
So-
suppose.
So that's the mental gymnastics that Badger is going to do to make it okay.
Did you
it's
guys
like
ask Kurt at all, or did you
that-
just look at Kurt do the one thing and just say, okay, he's probably just.
Those two things. It's
I mean,
happened.
it's like
twice.
it's like that old saying: walk in on your friend in a drunken stupor. Shame on you. Walk in on twice, it's still not alcoholism. Walk in 3 times, then there's probably a problem. You know
I think,
that old saying.
yeah, I think we haven't hit 3 yet,
Okay.
and
all right.
that might only be because we don't go over there that often.
How's Vega?
Vega will help with the cooking.
Oh, what if Vega burned off all the alcohol?
Or just lit it on fire? What?
All right. You know what? Hey, look at me. Look at me,
we
all
have
of
to
you.
boil the wine.
Hey, look at me. Gorn,
Okay, I'm looking
Gorn
at the-
yells. I'll figure it out. All right. I'm the cook. I'll do it. Okay.
Who are you asking this to? Is it everyone or?
He says to everyone.
He commands
Okay.
everybody.
I trust you, Gorn. You know the most about food and drink.
Yes,
so I think you
that's right.
could
I do.
figure it out.
I know quite a few.
Gorn, are you
things.
just saying that so you drink all of this wine by yourself?
No, I'm not
tonight?
saying that. Drink it later.
Wine and milk is a pretty bad combination. I suppose cheese and wine, though, that could be okay. Just a different stage of milk.
Heard. Yeah.
That is true.
This is the Otis fact check.
All right.
Okay.
Great. You know what? We've got the rest of it figured out.
This
we
is
got
this
it.
is a plan.
This is
a
good.
plan.
We got this.
We
Okay.
have our date plan. I think this date is going to be spectacular.
It is. It really is.
I have high hopes. The bar is actually pretty low
It-
for me.
it-
I don't think it's going to go
It
well.
better be. Otherwise, we have an hour of session that we aren't using. So,
I think we'll do great.
yeah, I agree.
But I think
Yeah,
we're
I mean-
also
I
the
did
least
level up.
important players in it.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll work.
We'll wing it. We'll wing it.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. I'm done.
Good job, Gorn. I'm glad you
Yeah.
finished your milk.
I'm going to sleep now.
I think we all
Right.
are.
All right.
Okay, good night.
Can I?
All right. Good night.
I'm gonna go pee.
Did Gorn leave the wine?
Yeah.
Well, now we drink the wine, right?
I think we can have at least 1 bottle.
Which one is the most full? You need to have a name for me and a vintage. not in the notes.
I'm very happy we have the cameras on now.
I just want to say this entire segment has made me start crying, and then I started hyperventilating because I was laughing so hard.
I saw you struggling to breathe, and I was like,
I was legitimately getting lightheaded because I was laughing so hard.
I think we're doing a great job.
All right.
Collective knows what women like.
Gordon is gone. You can't keep doing this. He's gone. He's not coming back.
You hear a dig, 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 dig on the window. You see a feathered hat.
Gorn.
Oh, it's not Gorn.
Oh, do we actually?
No, you don't see that.
I got it. I was
Hey,
like, "Whoa."
hey guys, listen, I was coming around to kill all of you, but then I heard what was going on, and I mean, I could close the door if that guy doesn't want to.
We'll
Who
get the
says
door.
this? Who said this?
Norbit, he's not
Norbit
really
did.
there.
Norbit's real.
No.
Okay, is there
There
anything else you need to discuss before we
God, please no.
skip?
I think our plan is in action.
Please,
Brett
no.
dropping that Norbit is like a hallucination to all of us. That would be the biggest plot twist. Norbit was never real.
He was never real, Jesus.
It was never
Wow.
real.
That'd be badass. No, he's real.
Okay.
You know what isn't?
Gorn.
I can't say that on stream.
Okay.
It would be a political comment.
Smart.
Okay.
Smart.
Well done. Discipline.
You guys remember the Armenian genocide? Alright, so,
Yeah.
not the first time we talked about this on stream.
Nope.
Okay. Very
I
funny,
think I have
though.
a clip of you
Get some
dropping
new
that in one of my
material.
streams.
It's kind of a trend.
Alright. So,
We drink
See
a
if I
bottle
can
of
find
wine and
that
go to
clip.
bed.
oh wait, Otis just sits on a fucking chair. I forgot.
I'm-
Oh, by the way, hold on. Before you retire, yeah, what's Kevril doing?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you mean like for bed space?
Yeah.
we do
Well,
have an extra
I mean,
bed.
You got
My
one more.
technical secret is kind of out, so I don't necessarily actually need one, right?
Well, we don't know shit.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, like,
Kevril, do you
I
need
don't
a
know.
place to stay?
I suppose.
You can sleep right next to me, Kevril, and I point to the chair next to me.
There's also another bed upstairs if you want.
Actually,
Natural bed.
backtracking, low key backtracking, bro. While I was in the bathroom, did anyone say anything? We need to go back and talk to Badathar? I think
About?
we didn't get the refugees. Are they? Well, it was the assumption that they are going to the camp.
Oh yeah,
Is that-
Kevril,
already-
Otis,
yeah.
Handled.
and Flint talked to him.
Oh, based off the summary, I thought really. I didn't. I think it just. Okay, my slight
No,
misunderstanding, sorry.
they know. You're good. They know.
Well, no, I know that we told them, but like I didn't know if Padathar needed anything else from us at that point.
It did not seem like it.
All right.
Okay. So, Kevril, are you going to return to your area, or are you going to offer their bed? You're going to take the free bunk upstairs.
I mean, it seems like out of the way to travel all the way back. Plus, I'm not sure if my space is where it should be because it's all being moved around and stuff. So,
Great. Okay.
so I will take the offer, I guess.
Also,
As long as
I was
there's
gonna
space.
ask,
Flint
How's,
roommate unlocked.
well, how is my room anyway? Because last time we were in
Yeah,
there,
that's true. That was a
Dude.
boss room.
yeah, it got, you know,
It's
it wasn't
Uh-oh.
right.
Is
so
that from the potato?
from
Yeah.
the Tubermancer Enoch. Yeah, it's fine now. Enoch clearly cleaned up all his roots and vines and such.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Okay. So you all retire to your chambers. Oh wait, Badger's in that one. I thought. Oh, it doesn't really fucking matter that much, but Kevril, you are led upstairs to a room at the end of a hallway. Flint opens the door and shows you inside. You see there's 2 beds. Flint, you show Kevril to your quarters and kind of gesture towards the extra bed.
Yeah, it's not much. There was an event with a potato that we had to do some massive renovations. I'll just keep it at that. You know, you probably don't need to hear the rest. So yeah, we have beds, but this is it.
That's more than fine, thank you.
The amount of times our group has encountered events with potatoes is surprising.
Kind of thematic, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Or
You-
just food in general.
You all retire to your beds and sleep uninterrupted, save for Gorn, who is assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald in his sleep. All right. You all awaken on the morning of May 22nd, 1001. Rosani, we'll go to you first.
Okay. I'm debating whether or not I actually want to go back to the estate or not. I'm leaning towards not, but also that's really petty. But also I feel really petty right now. So I think I'm just gonna stay at the church. And if they need me, they know where I'm at. 'Cause it's where I always am.
Okay. All right. You decide to remain at the Church of Arabella for the time being. The rest of you, you all awaken in the morning. Kevril, it's nice to sleep on an actual bed as opposed to a tent roll, safe from the elements. Although it has been warmer in the recent months, it's still rather chilly and windy at night in the plains, even within the city walls, and you're happy to be away from the outdoors for at least a time. You all awaken and go about your morning routines as usual, consuming food, washing or not yourselves, etc., etc. And eventually you all find yourselves once again in the common room of the estate. Badger, you are the last to come down the stairs to see everyone else kind of enjoying their morning, preparing themselves for the day. But immediately as you step down, you notice that just as you're about to step down onto the floor off of the stairs, you notice that there has been a wine bottle that's been broken right next to the bottom of the stairs. You do not recall being there when you left last time.
Is it the one that we were drinking?
Do you want to look at it?
I do.
Okay. You kneel down towards the broken glass bottle, and as you lift up one end, you watch as two spheres fall out and donk donk upon the ground.
Hey guys. Everyone says nothing.
So
I was muted. Sorry. What's up?
We got some balls.
Oh,
good for
Sack is here?
juggling.
Well, are they weighted nicely?
You pick them up. They have
Would
some.
they be good for juggling?
Perhaps.
Okay. Does one hang a little bit lower than the other?
You have the messenger spheres.
Okay. I give them to someone more responsible than me.
Okay.
So Roscoe,
All right, I'll
who
take him.
is about halfway through his 2-hour morning routine.
All right. Roscoe, you have been given the messenger spheres, presumably from Levin.
Should we wait for Rosani or just fill her in?
What time is it?
Morning.
Rosani's not here. I don't know where she is.
This is
So-
also true.
So I'd
I
go
think
for
we
it.
fill her in.
All right,
If
let's
it's from
go
the
for
king
it.
or any of his, underlings, it must be important. So now better than later.
Let's hope it's not a tongue lashing with the Herald situation or Herald
Yeah.
situation.
Oh,
yeah.
should Keffel not listen to this? Because this is kind of like top secret hush hush.
He was with us in the last mission. I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah,
probably fine.
I'm not a narc. I don't care.
It's probably fine.
That's
It's fine. All right.
All right.
Gather around.
Avril, question from
raise the
yesterday.
table.
he's a
What's
sleeper
that?
agent.
What did you talk to Padathar about when we left the tent?
She just some things about her moving into the camp and if she needed any help and stuff from me. She wanted to know about some things we've been doing with the camp that may be unknown to some that are living outside of it.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty new around here too, and I feel like I could have given a good recap as well. I don't know why she didn't ask me either.
I'm not sure. Maybe she trusts me. I've been living there for the last couple of months.
You're also a robot.
Fair.
All right.
We should
y'all
probably
gonna
go find Rosani.
Well, first let's gather around and listen to the sphere.
For your time.
Gather around the table, and I'm gonna hit the button.
All right.
I have it.
Wait,
I have
does
the
Flint
ball.
want to try and juggle them first? Is that not something that he was
We'll
interested
wait, we'll
in?
wait till after because we don't want
Yeah.
to break them.
Yeah,
Message first, then juggling.
because
Okay.
if I fail,
That'd be brutal.
Suddenly your means of communication with the King's spy master is completely lost. Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
yeah, pretty much.
The guy who buys all your shit. All right. So, Roscoe, you gather everyone around the table, place the sphere in the center, and press the button in the center of the sphere. The runes close softly, and the message begins to pour out from the sphere. You're a crackling, as you usually do as the message begins. All right. Good morning. There's a long, long pause.
I kind of tap it. I tap the sphere with my finger.
It's on. All right. So, I'd like to begin with a point of concern. There's been rather poor communication regarding your past mission. We received the spheres with no mission report, nor any info regarding new discoveries that any of you have made. In fact, we had to send an operative down to confirm that you had been successful. We assumed when we heard no message back that you had been killed. If you're listening to this, clearly that is not the case. According to the sergeant of the guard that we met with, you were alive and well when you received the spheres. I would like to express once more the grand importance of clear communication between our operatives. Anyways, it seems that you were successful in clearing the camp of Harald and his men, though I'd like to note that Harald is either dead or released. Once again, we are unsure of that. Confirmation of the full results of this is, of course, required for your payment to be distributed fully. But that is fortunately not important right now, given what has recently come up. While our efforts are underway to relocate the existing refugees in the city to the logging camps that have just been cleared, we are enlisting workers to construct buildings and defenses for them. We received a message recently. A messenger arrived on horseback yesterday from the town of Magnolia. It was sent a week prior, on the 13th of May, and it states that a group of around 500 elves and half-elves have emerged from the border of the Forest of Eternal Spring and have taken up in an old fort atop the hill outside the town. There have been attempts to communicate with them, but they've been fruitless, and Count Brolin, the lord over that town, has begun to muster a militia to drive them out of the area with force. You understand that given the recent objective and direction of your missions, we would like to avoid coming to blows with them if at all possible. Your assignment is as follows. You are to head to Magnolia, meet with Count Brolin, and defuse the situation so that the two groups do not come into combat. I must express that this is of the utmost importance to the king. So he has arranged for you to travel by ship there as soon as possible. I understand that you've been on the sea for many months, but I assure you this journey will not be long. Another ship from the king's fleet, the Clearwater, is being prepared for you in port to leave tomorrow morning, as soon as you are able to depart. The captain of the ship is a man named Fogarty. He's a veteran sailor, and his crew. After 3 days on the sea, you will arrive in the port village of Credence, which is 30 miles north of Magnolia. There you will ride on horseback to Magnolia, meet with Count Brolin and discuss the specifics of the situation, convince the elves to stand down, and understand why they have taken up in the fort. This task is of diplomatic importance, and it must be treated very carefully. There are several restrictions you must obey to receive payment. First, and this has come up as of recently, you hear a slight annoyance in his tone. You must take a log every day of the events that occur upon your arrival in Credence. We care not about what you do on the boat ride there. You must make peaceful contact with the leader or leaders of these elves that have seized the fort. You are to learn why they are there and why they have refused contact with the Count. And you are to come to a peaceful resolution with the elves, whether that means integrating them in with the citizens of Magnolia, convincing them to leave, or having them come to the logging camps outside of Paradine. The king does have preferences, of course. He would prefer them to be sent to Paradine to join their fellows. it was downright strange that one group of elves and half-elves entered our borders so willingly. We believed it a coincidence, simply an unexpected turn of fate. That it has occurred a second time piques the interest of many in the royal court. We believe there is something more to this. You should, of course, have the elves agree to your resolution without having to threaten them. The king wishes for there to be no bad blood between us and them. I believe those are acceptable terms. And finally, and this may be the most difficult, you should attempt to record any conversations you have with the elven leaders using your messenger sphere. However, you should be careful that they may not want to be recorded. We're not sure why they're there, how long they're going to be there, or if they'll be able to detect the presence of the spheres at all. Exercise extreme caution when doing this, but understand that there is a considerable bonus for you if you are able to successfully complete this. Once this task is complete, you are to inform Count Brolin, return to Credence, where you will board the Clearwater again, and Fogarty will take you back to Paradine. There, you will bring the messenger spheres directly to the castle, instead of leaving them at a drop-off point. And we will discuss what happened further. I trust that there are no questions, and at this point, you understand my back and forth well enough to know that you cannot ask any of them.
Can I ask the DM questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's banned. Okay, the guy we're meeting with is Count Brolin?
Brolin.
Got it.
In Magnolia.
As in Josh Brolin, Thanos.
That's where it was. I was like,
Oh,
that
I
sounds like a familiar name.
I guess that was actually not a reference.
I will only think of Thanos when we meet him.
Well, good thing he's purple.
That's huge.
He's huge, yeah.
First purple guy.
Where's purple guy? We've
Mitchell,
had many
you're
orange
bugging out
guys.
here.
Mitchell's purple.
His background is purple.
Shut up, loser. Killing the vibe.
Wow, Rosani is going to be really excited about this. This mission.
As
Mitchell,
badger,
you're bugged out right now.
I will volunteer to do the journal. The log.
I also have a question. Where did you say these elves were coming from?
The forest.
Any more specifically?
They don't know.
We will
You don't
have
know.
to ask the
Oh,
elves.
let me...
Okay.
Nearby.
Because I'm definitely going to cover my face in some at some
Here.
capacity.
Why don't you
That was
all
smart.
why don't you all head towards the map,
Oh.
and I'll draw you some locations.
Oh, we get
big map?
locations.
Yeah, the big map.
Yes. the
Big
big
map.
Okay, we say
world
big
map.
map. I don't think it's that much bigger.
The world map.
World map. I like that better.
Or the continent map, at least.
I
All
just
right,
said big map. I wasn't sure if we said big map or not.
You-
I just said big
Yeah.
map.
you guys are here.
Okay.
In that red circle. That's Paradine.
That's a pretty big map in comparison. I'm still gonna call it big map.
Okay. The city of Magnolia town, is right about here, on that red dot. This town, Credence, is here. So you will go whoop, wink, and then yep, wink. So
You made a little smiley face before you finished that arrow.
forest is, there.
Is that really the fastest route?
It is.
Yes.
Fuck. Boat.
And then
And
this
he said we have to take a log of our shit after we get off
After
the
we
boat.
land.
yeah.
Yeah.
After,
like,
we,
like
after
every
we land,
day,
we need a
right?
daily log. Yeah, after we land,
Badger,
we need a
What
daily
we
log.
do.
Badger will do it. Please remind
Okay.
him.
Badger, will you remember
Please
I
to do
will
it?
forget.
Please remind me. I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna try to remember really hard, guys. Both this needs to be a group effort. I'm gonna try to do
I
it
wrote
in a
notes.
way. I'm gonna try to do the log in a way that's annoying so that we stop having to do it.
All right,
Perfect.
Badger, take the sphere. I hand him the recording sphere.
Oh, we're gonna try to record the guy.
Well, we're gonna have to figure that out how we're gonna do that.
Okay. I was
I'm
kind of
just
on the
gonna-
fence on that one, to be honest.
I mean, I think it's
Seem-
worth a shot.
Seems shady.
I don't know how easy it's gonna be.
He said there was a good. I'll do it. He said there was money.
Speaking of
We'll
money,
do
have you collected rent recently?
Fuck! I need to collect rent. Badger quickly. No. Badger goes downstairs.
Does he
All right.
change?
Out.
He changes after he exits the door.
Oh, because
I call
Kevril
myself.
doesn't know.
Oh yeah.
I almost just straight up forgot. That would have been bad.
Oh my god.
All right, you go
Kevril
chicka, chicka,
doesn't
chicka.
know.
Neither does. I mean, Otis knows.
Badger.
I think so.
Otis
thi-
knows, but
I
like
believe
he
so.
doesn't.
I think Otis probably just like
Yes.
thinks that's something Badger can do. Maybe he doesn't know why.
Maybe
but-
Maybe Otis thinks that they're just three different people, and they swap in and out in the group.
Like
Because
BID.
I don't think he's seen the transition.
Mm.
He probably
The
has.
inner
It
the
doesn't
inner
matter.
character of each character
Wait.
is relatively the same.
Didn't you turn into a barrel in the camp?
Okay, that's illusion stuff, not changeling race stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn into a barrel.
I was about to say a barrel
Barrel.
is not a persona.
No,
Barrel
I mean,
shifting.
but we
Barrel
definitely gave him
soda.
a name as if he were.
Barrelger.
Oh, you.
That's just
Barrelger.
that's just how it is.
You haven't met
What did I ask?
Rosani with a Y or Dasco? Mm.
Wonder what Dasco's doing.
Dasko's dead.
Dasco was so good.
He died in a fire.
Yeah, you guys
So
don't know this, but I have
funny.
a third name. It's actually Bevril.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Beverell Sawcon. All right.
I go
Badger,
downstairs for rent.
you transmogrify into DeLorean.
I am DeLorean now.
You enter.
That's all that he changes. Pulls
His,
his hair a little
his
bit.
hair is a little bit in more. That's the big difference.
What the hell's Pert doing out here? Get him out of here. All right.
Tim, you gotta get a wig for all the camera work now.
Doesn't Pert live
True,
there?
you have to actually like change it in.
You have to
He does.
actually just like
Pert lives there,
put on wigs.
He does
put
live
on
there.
makeup.
so it would make sense if he was there.
Yeah. Well. Where the hell is he?
Okay.
You go around and and start knocking on the doors.
Pert's half the people I need to ask for rent. I asked the one person, Simpson,
Okay.
for rent.
Yeah, because the other ones are living there for free.
You go knock on the door.
They're rooming.
And the door opens up and Simpson stands there. Hey, hello. Hey, DeLorean, how are you?
I'm good. I just remembered, out of character, that I waived his rent because he joined the gang. That's why I wasn't collecting rent. It's nice to see you, Simpson. I just wanted to say that it was really cool of Badger for paying your rent for the rest of the year.
Hey, it is. It's very convenient for us. Hey, if you happen to see Badger around, let him know we wanted to talk to him.
Think I just saw him. Let me go get him for you.
Oh, great. All right, I'll close the door then. And hey, Badger.
In the same clothes too.
We have a uniform.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. You wanted to talk to me?
Hey, yeah. Let me go get everybody else real quick. Why don't we go over to the meeting room?
Yeah. I'll be there. You get everyone. I'll meet you
Alright.
there.
You
I have
head
a
on.
question for Brett while they assemble.
Yeah.
Is that logging camp that we freed? Is that like government controlled, or what's the deal with that? Who owns it? Who's the owner?
Ah,
I want to speak to the manager.
wow.
Ben's
I mean,
about to turn into Karen.
based on
His
what
other
you
persona.
based on what you understand, it seems like it's either government owned or owned by the elves now. You're
Okay.
not you're not sure. You didn't really ask anybody. You head over to the quote unquote meeting room, the big stone circle where the talking fire was once imprisoned to cook meals. And you see that there's nothing there, like usual. No improvements have been made there. But after a time, you hear some talking from down the hallway, down the stone hallway, and the six pirates come into the area and kind of sit themselves around. All right, so Badger, we've been thinking.
Okay.
So, you told us we're gonna start doing some things, right?
Right.
And we've been kinda, they're getting a little restless. Just sitting around, not doing much. We're wondering, they got a couple ideas.
Yeah.
If unless you had anything.
No, I'd love to hear ideas.
All right. Okay, well, let's see who has any ideas. Raise a hands, and Simpson turns around. And you see one of the. Yeah, man, I got one.
Yeah, you.
All right, cool. Hey, everybody, I'm Raymond. So.
Hi, Raymond.
All right, so I got an idea, right? So I was at the docks recently, and I was listening to some merchants talking, and they got they got a bunch of clothes, like boots and stuff, coming in a few days.
Okay.
But the boat's supposed to. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could hold it up till night, right? And then when they're going to. When they leave all the shit on the boat, we could go on the boat. We can take the shit, and then it's ours. I think it's a good idea because we're used to going on boats and taking stuff, so it kind of makes sense.
It's a very comfortable atmosphere.
Yeah, right.
You're kind of in your element. I think that might be a good starting one.
Yeah, all right. And the pirates
Yeah.
All right.
Give him a golf clap.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
That's nice. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I kind of like that idea. I like taking things from boats.
Actually, guys, can we do snapping? It feels quiet.
Aye, we can snap.
Okay.
We can snap.
We'll do snapping. That's good. Yeah. Does anyone have anything else? Any other ideas? I just want to get them all out there. Yeah, you.
All right. So, we could kind of go around. Maybe I don't have any like concrete ideas. But maybe we could go around the city and kind of like scout out some businesses. Like we could like frisk them or whatever. If you think that's a good idea. And just tell them like, hey, we heard that there's some bad people around. And if you might want to be protected from them, because if not, they might hurt you because they're really big and strong like this. And Fennel fucking flexes her massive ass arm and just you see the veins like
a second arm pops up.
Yeah, it's like Popeye.
Love.
Okay.
So we could do something like that if that you think that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Why don't we do this? Raymond,
Yeah, man.
I'm going to put you in charge of putting together a small team. Only a couple guys, you and a couple guys.
All right, all right.
And you guys just take care of the boat. See what you could find out. Do it right. Do it your way. I think that could be great. We'll sell boots. We'll fence boots. And then it was Fennel that said the other one.
Yeah.
Fennel and your group. So there were 6 people total.
Yeah.
So I'll divide them 3 and 3. Fennel and your group. You guys go around the city and just put out feelers and get information, talk to people, see what we could find out.
Okay, that's fine.
Better than what I was gonna have you do, which was steal wood from a lumberyard.
Jesus.
How's the wood market?
These elves.
Okay, listen. Today, that's a lucrative market. In real life.
Yeah, what is
big right now.
what is up right now?
So
It's kind of crazy.
That's kind of why I went along those lines. We'll leave the lumberyard alone. Yeah.
Do we have any ideas that aren't necessarily stealing?
Oh,
Flint, I'm glad you could attend the meeting. This
No,
one's
no.
not for you.
yeah, no. This is in
You're not in here.
the
Oh.
basement.
I'm
I
running
thought we were all still upstairs.
no. I'm running a crime syndicate in the basement. And I've only
That's
told
right.
Gorn.
Yeah, sorry, I had to run upstairs because the hounds were barking.
Okay,
So I kind of missed that part.
that was just Raymond.
Fucking Baskerville, man.
Wow. Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, cool. Hey,
Can we do a go team?
all right. We were about to ask you. We kind of, we were wondering if we had like a chant or something, that we say.
Yeah, we'll do. What if we do like a 1, 2, 3, and then everyone claps at the same time? Because it's not like a war chant, but it's a thing that we do.
Right, but don't we snap?
What if we snap on 3? And
All right.
you have to link arms with somebody, and then you both snap.
Okay,
So you
we
need a partner.
All right, we can do it. Here, let's do it. Let's try it right now.
Okay.
All right, and they kind of tangle up their arms and eventually. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna go 1, 2, 3, snap.
Oh, you said snap on 3. All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That was perfect.
Great. Awesome.
Okay. Dismissed. Let's do some good work out there. Don't tell anyone upstairs that you're doing this, by the way.
All right.
I hadn't mentioned that before, so I just wanted to
All
let
right.
you know now. Pert's cool. He's fine with it, I think. He still lives here, right?
Yeah.
He
He's
hasn't
not-
moved out because he like rooms with a crime syndicate.
No.
They're down the hall. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a different building.
It's,
All right. They go off into the great unknown to perform their tasks.
awesome.
I'm assuming you return to the group.
Yeah.
All right.
No rent in hand.
No.
Since I wasn't there.
You keep letting everyone stay there for free.
Great
All right.
businessman.
Yeah.
Well, DeLorean is gonna have to cook up some other business ideas, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
All right. Shit. Well. So.
He's gonna become a business consultant.
All right. So we got to do all this shit. We got to go over and see some more elves. Okay. That's cool. We got to do that tomorrow, right?
We can't really go until Rosani gets back. I'd prefer to not leave without Rosani.
Well, right. I understand that she's gonna go with us,
We'll have to get her.
but we gotta do the dates too. So it's gotta
That-
happen like
Oh,
tonight.
shoot.
Right. It's gotta happen like tonight.
The date has to happen tonight.
It
Okay.
kind of has to happen tonight.
Okay.
So we should probably go tell Calhoun
it's still the
alright.
morning.
that we gotta get going.
This is still okay. We need 2 groups. One to find Calhoun, one to find Rosani.
I will lead the Rosani party, or not the Rosani, the Calhoun party.
Wow.
I think I should go talk to Calhoun.
I'm gonna go for Rosani.
You hear upon the door.
Oh. Flint, can you get that? You're closest.
Yeah. Gonna go get the door.
What?
All right.
What an OG.
Calhoun is 12 feet tall now. Like he's
I was
smaller.
gonna say he's massive.
Yeah. You open up the door to see Calhoun there. Immediately as you open the door, you see he looks past above you. And his eyes, whoa, and he immediately throws himself back upon the door. He's like, all right, the window is right when you open the door. Oh boy.
What, the sun?
No, I don't want to say it.
Do these windows have curtains?
No.
Shit.
God, no, they don't.
All right, we'll come in.
All right.
Just take it easy. Just come on in.
Okay.
We're actually about to come find you. So
Here. Is Rosani here?
She is not.
All right, here, take these. He hands you what has now been a completely lifelessly crushed bouquet of flowers that he, as he freaked out, he's like, all right, here, can you hold these for me?
yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, he just kind of like sidesteps through the door. And he doesn't look towards any of you, but finds himself in the middle of the room. He's looking away. All right. Hello. Hi. I was kind of hoping that Rose would be here, but that's fine. Any idea where she is?
We haven't seen her since last night, or since we got back from the camp. No. Basically after the incident. You know what I'm talking about. After that, she just kind of not been here. We guess she's probably at the church. That's usually where she goes.
It might be easier for you to hear us if you turn around and look at us.
No, that's fine. I can hear you quite all right. Just how I'm facing. My left ear is right in your direction.
Okay.
So why were you looking for Rosani?
Well, I needed to figure out a day where, she was free so I could, ask her on the date, right? That's how this works, I think. That's what all those books told me.
That's great news.
We have a solution for you.
There's kind of been a change of plans.
Oh no.
We're gonna skip the asking phase entirely, and we got to do it tonight.
Yeah, we're kind of gonna be
tonight. What do you mean? What do you mean tonight?
Starting tomorrow, we're gonna be gone for a while. We don't
have
know
a
how long.
job.
It could be quite a while.
How long's a while?
We don't really.
It's on the ocean.
know.
Go away. Ocean.
Oh. Please don't use that word.
Okay, we won't, Badger. We won't.
All right.
But
tonight.
what's important is, yes, if we're gonna make this happen in a reasonable amount of time, we should probably do it tonight, because tomorrow we gotta hit the road. We're gonna be gone for God's know how long.
Oh, gods.
It could be a few days. It could be weeks. It could be months. We don't know.
Oh. All right. Okay. All right, here, I can get ready in time. Here, hand me that wine there.
Why don't you save the wine for tonight? I think that would be best.
We're gonna be putting a limit on the wine.
All right, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. How hard is the limit?
Oh,
It's
Can't.
gonna be a pretty hard limit.
All right, that's fine. It's okay. Can we move the table?
Yeah, we can move the table.
Where does the table have to be?
The seats maybe just not towards the windows.
What if we rotate it so your back is to the window?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Okay.
What about the window you're right next to? Is that an okay window?
That's let me look at the world map
I'm looking
or
at
the city map. Sorry.
I'm looking at the house map.
That's
Oh wait, I'm not looking at the city map. That might answer my question.
well, yeah, that's fine. I just see a house there.
Okay.
Okay.
What if we do Rasco? That illusion thing you do.
Yeah.
He can't. Calhoun can't hear us right now because he's facing the opposite way. How long can you do the illusion thing for? Because it might be a good idea to like put some illusions on the windows.
I could hold.
A, that helps him. B, that'll set the ambiance.
So I can hold it for about 10 minutes at a time.
10 minutes at a time.
I can do it a few
How-
more times.
How
But-
long are dates?
Look, it's been a long time since I've been on a date. I don't
Okay.
remember.
At least 10 minutes.
Is it shorter than 10? I've heard of them being as short as 30 seconds.
I don't think it's gonna be that short.
God, Dave.
The date could go very well for one of them.
Both of
Why
them.
don't
Not
Why don't
both
we-
of them.
Was that an innuendo?
look? How about this? We can turn the table so that Rosani is facing the window, and then Calhoun, you're facing Rosani away from the window.
It's a great idea.
Great. That's kind of the best view we can make. Yeah, that's fine.
The view of only looking at Rosani. I think you'd enjoy that view. You
Don't
don't
make-
wink.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay.
All right,
So we'll do.
Oh my guy.
Okay. We're drawing a theoretical floor plan here. We'll get it going. Table. Boom. New table.
So this would be
Seats. Only 2 seats. Long
Mhm.
ways.
there's gonna be 2 in the wagon.
But 2 of them will be in the wagon. That leaves 2.
You throw them in the kitchen.
Yeah, I would like a chair for when I'm not waitering.
All right, we'll throw 2 chairs. 2 chairs in kitchen.
Okay. That's huge.
Water that out.
What?
What? Oh, sorry, I'm talking to myself. I forgot I was
Kevril is
unmuted.
whispering an incantation. That is
You
going
see
to
that? You see that
destroy the
Kevril?
house.
You see that Kevril has procured a snake from out of nowhere. Shh, 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 shh.
Dude, snakes are romantic.
Huh?
So
No, nothing.
Some kind of pasta. Monica made it. Sorry, I was.
Is that
also-
what-
I
is that
was
what we're
also
having
being asked
tonight?
I was also being asked a question.
No,
I
it's
was
Out
fine.
of character, you fucks.
well, Kevril is talking to the voices in his head.
We're having
Uh-huh.
pasta tonight, I guess.
I guess tonight is pasta. Okay. So, Cal, in regards to asking her on this date, do you want to like try to find her and like officially ask her before tonight, or would you rather like we just kind of bring her back and
Well-
oh surprise?
We don't know where she is.
We think we know where she is. We have ideas. We haven't
What are
really
the
done a whole. I mean, probably the church. She likes to hang out there.
Right, she
Wait.
does. Yes. Oh gods, I don't know.
I kind of have a job there.
What do you think is better? You have a job like Jesus Christ had a job. It's not like it's not really a job. You just kind of did it for the fun, I think.
It's
But
it's an
Jesus-
expectation.
Jesus
Well,
definitely
okay.
did it for fun.
carpentry sucks, man. Do you
He's
think
in
he
for the
was
walls.
having?
He was not having a
Okay,
good time.
but like when you have the ability and you're there, I think the expectation
Okay,
is
when
that
you're
you're there.
when you're a carpenter and you're able to perform miracles, you don't stay a carpenter for very
well,
long.
yeah.
You become Jesus.
Are you saying that Rosanna used to be a carpenter?
What was Jesus' last name?
Rice.
Christ!
What is this? Anyway,
Fuck.
Okay. So
wow.
I think what we can do.
What was
Is-
Obama's
we'll-
last name?
Shut the fuck up, Tim.
What we can do is we can like go like bring over the wagon. You know, you could be in the wagon when we go pick her up, and just say we have a surprise waiting.
I hope that works. Fuck.
I-
We hope so too. Oh. Oh, fucking Christ, kill me.
So worst case scenario, I think she's too polite to say no. She's not gonna say no. So no matter what, she's gonna get here and roll with the punches.
Wait, hold on. Now that doesn't sound right.
Okay. What if there's it's not a question, we find her and we pick her up and then she's having dinner. You're not gonna say no to dinner.
That's true.
Especially if Gorn is making it. Now, the dinner just so happens to be a one-on-one with someone she does not live with.
Well, right, but
It just so happens to be that way.
you know, I feel like there should at least be like the opportunity to say no. You know what I mean?
We can ask her if she wants
Shut
a
up.
special dinner.
Hey, Calhoun, look at me.
Gorn's got it.
All right, listen to me. Flint, chime in if you have anything. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, all right? We're gonna go and we're gonna get her, all right? We're gonna put Rosani in the wagon. And we're taking her home. And we're gonna bring her here, and you're just gonna sit down, and then we're going to wait, all right? Because all this talk about like, oh, well, she needs to be able to say, shut up. I'm taking matters into my own hands, all right? We're gonna do it this way. Okay. Flint, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we don't, you know, like, I mean, there's room for adjusting, but as long as it works.
Flint, that wasn't really that wasn't
Sorry,
reassuring at
man.
all.
I'm sorry, but I mean, when it boils down, you know, we're just here to help facilitate the event. You know, like I think it'll happen. I say we just go and get her, and we go from there.
Right, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like we don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be so black and white. We can just roll with the
I'm in
punches
agreement.
as they
I'm in
come.
agreement with Flint here. I think. Well, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, right?
That sounds problematic.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's, you know, it kind of depends on what we're talking about.
Let's pretend like I didn't say that.
How about this? We'll ride you up in the wagon to go pick her up, and you can just ask her, "Hey, you want to come get dinner?"
Now we're
No,
thinking.
no,
Now
you
we're
don't.
thinking.
You don't got to do the whole like, oh, do you want to like make it like date and it's all fancy. Just ask her if she wants dinner. Sure. she'll
Plus,
want dinner.
then if she says no, then we just don't pick her up because then it'd be a weird wagon ride, right?
Yeah. No,
Or do we
just
have?
leave-
Or do we have to
I mean,
pick her up?
If she
We gonna
says
make
no,
her
we can just leave her.
walk?
Well,
Should we have a trail guy that's like behind with a horse and he's like, all right, get on.
but then we need 2 people who are good with horses. We got Kevril, who's one person who's good with a horse. Then the rest of us have to be back here.
I mean, I really don't have to be back here because I'm a waiter.
How good are you with horses?
I have ridden a horse. I can't talk to horses.
I mean, so have all of us.
So
Not
all of
kidding.
us,
Can
all
you
of us
ride
have
a
ridden a
horse
horse.
with another person on it?
I think that's more of a question for the horse than the.
Our horses are good.
Right, they're pretty good horses.
I'll take your word for it. They're big and scare me.
Yeah.
They are kind of big, yes.
they're a little large.
And you know what else? Like, wow.
I do have to say,
Nobody
in
got
the
that.
event that she says no, and then she just jumps on the trailing horse, we're still all going to the same place.
Well, no, we could. So if she says no, we could drop Calhoun off at his place, and then we all go home.
Okay.
So we
how about
save
this?
Calhoun the awkwardness at least.
Yeah. So here. Same game plan. We just Calhoun goes on the separate horse, so then not everybody has to go drop him off.
No, but so Calhoun has to be on the wagon because
So-
the wagon is picking up.
Yeah. You
Sorry.
make a good point.
The
So-
wagon's
so-
romantic.
So Calhoun is on the wagon, with Kevril driving the wagon. I believe that's everyone who's going on the wagon trip.
Yeah.
And then we have Badger on the backup horse
No,
behind the wagon.
Oh,
Trail
wait,
horse.
no. Wait. Oh, yeah, right.
Gordon, we need
Gordon,
you
you
to
gotta
cook the food.
You gotta cook.
I
By
know,
the
I
way,
gotta. Well, Flint, why don't
do
you
we
go with too?
Practice my routine. We're going cold.
He's gotta warm up. You know,
Oh,
you know what we
no.
could do? We could have a little bit of like, we could set up a practice room upstairs. Because we're not going to lead with the juggling.
No.
I feel like that has to be a middle, more towards the end event.
How are, yeah, definitely. Probably like the dessert, like the follow up, you know?
But if you think
Dessert.
you need the extra time,
nobody said anything about dessert.
Well, I
You
mean,
didn't-
that's
you didn't-
the show.
Oh, shit.
Gordon, you didn't let us
okay.
talk about it.
No, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I think we have a game plan. I think we need to start. We need to do some prep. We need to get this ready as soon as possible.
Okay.
It really does
So-
not sound like we have a game plan at all. I'm not sure how you guys followed that line of logic.
We have a plan between us. We'll make it work. You just leave it to us.
Yeah, you
So-
just have to be. Also, can you take these flowers back?
Right? Yeah.
You should have the flowers with you when you ask.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but they're kind of, like.
It's the
We'll
gesture.
get new ones. Okay, you know what? All
We
of
could
us,
get new ones on the way.
all of us
Wait,
in the
can-
wagon. We got to make a couple stops. We got to find out where she is to start.
Yes, we need someone to scope out where Rosani is. We need someone to probably go with Gordon to pick up the ingredients.
No, we've
Wait.
got everything here. I've figured it
good,
out
we're-
here.
Excellent.
Oh,
Love
I
that.
was prepared. Don't worry.
Gordon. That's what I like about you.
Yeah.
So I think the main thing we got to do is find Rosani, and Flint. You got to practice your juggling.
Correct.
All right.
Do you
Uh,
have balls to juggle?
I'm sure we have items around.
Do not juggle the messenger spheres. We are on thin ice already.
Yeah.
Don't we have a bunch of apples?
we
just gonna
definitely
say
have
that.
potatoes.
No, but she's rough on the potato thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll find something. I'll look around.
Okay.
Worst case, maybe rocks.
I saw
That's
some.
easy.
Okay,
I saw some
got
rats.
rats.
Some rats outside recently.
that would be a good show.
Flint!
rat
Flint!
juggling?
Oh, wait, no. Who was it? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
Everyone's going through some stuff. Should we?
Do we all know what we have to do?
Yeah. Who? is
Open the
doing-
door.
We know what we have to do as a group, but who's doing what?
So Flint is staying here. Goran should probably prep his kitchen.
We'll find
well,
Rosani.
The rest of us will just scatter and try to find Rosani.
Wait. I cast locate creature.
Hi, Bulo.
Hello.
You want me to fill you in on what's going on?
Yeah, give me the spark notes.
My
Oh.
God.
It's been a lot of date planning.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Let me-
It's been 90% date planning.
Let me explain what happens.
Hold on. I gotta go through. So here's the order for the date. Gorn, you're handling the food.
Naturally.
Roscoe and Flint are entertainment. Badger
Okay.
is the waiter. Kevril is gonna be the driver. He's gonna do the pickup. And
Like-
Otis is the doorman. He's gonna open the door for
Be
Ozana.
driving.
And close
Carriage?
the door.
He's gonna also close the door.
After
You
they
can handle
Kevril
it?
is driving the cart
Yeah.
with
With
two
horses.
chairs in it.
There's horses.
Yes.
Is Kevin good with horses?
Kevril
Yes.
Yes.
is
He's very
Talk
good at
to
horses.
animals.
I
Yeah.
know, but like, what if he has like a secret fear or something? Sorry.
I
He
feel
likes
like
horses.
I feel
I would
like
ask him.
he would have brought it up.
Okay.
Is it like equinophobia?
He
Sorry.
could be. He could be.
Anyways,
We're
So-
also putting 2 of our dining chairs in the cart because the cart doesn't have chairs in back. And that's really all that we've adjusted.
sick.
Oh,
Right,
and the
so
tables,
let me-
the tables and the
let
different
me-
spots.
let me
Calvin
explain-
pointing at the ocean.
Let
me-
Brett explain.
let me give you the
everything
quick
else that's
spark
going
notes.
on.
Yep, bud.
All right, so Bulo, the session has been as follows. Rosani, after spending some time at the Church of Arabella, decided to look around for Astrid to help her scry on some people, but learned that Astrid was gone in another village for some time, though she will be returning. So she returned to the Church of Arabella, and using a magical symbol that she purchased last session, she first scryed on Evangeline. She found that she was out doing her usual stuff, sneaking out of the Duke's castle to adventure around the night of Edgemouth, fighting off ruffians and climbing buildings and such and such. She also scryed on her mother, Elian, and learned she saw her talking to an unfamiliar elven man about some stuff about having gotten some elves out of a bad situation, but now she has to go back into the forest. She recognized that all these people are held up in a fort in Magnolia, which is a town near the edge of the forest.
Yes.
The rest of the party, upon returning in the night, they kind of did some planning with the date. Gorn drank milk.
Oh, you didn't consult me.
It's okay. He was tired, but he couldn't sleep.
Otis asked Gorn to show him where milk comes from.
Yeah, Otis said, quote, "I don't understand milk," unquote.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Gorn
which I
has also
clipped.
seen where milk comes from either.
Oh, well, he kind of seemed like he knew, but maybe he doesn't
He's good,
know.
He's guessing.
Yeah, he didn't specify. He was like, well, it comes from like cows and goats and pigs. And you can just kind of find those, you know. So anyways,
You got it.
the next morning, Rosani's still at the church. Badger found the messenger spheres in a discarded wine bottle that you guys had lying around from Pert and what Badger had confiscated. You got some info from Levin. You learned that, first of all, he was like, hey, yeah, you guys just didn't record anything when you sent these back, so we have no idea what happened. We don't know what Harald's doing. You got to tell us that later. But for now, there's something else going on. we just got a message. This messenger arrived from this town, Magnolia. He left like a week ago. And it turns out that there's like a group of elves and half-elves who have emerged from the border of the forest and have taken up in an old fort atop the hill outside Magnolia. Attempts to communicate with them have been fruitless, and the lord of the town, Count Brolin, has begun to muster a militia to drive them out of the area with force. So the party's assignment is to head to Magnolia, meet with Count Brolin, and defuse the situation so that the two groups do not come to blows. He expressed it's of the utmost importance to the king, so he has arranged for you guys to travel by ship there as soon as possible. There's another ship from the king's fleet, the Clearwater, which is being prepared in port for you guys to leave in the morning. The ship's captained by a man named Fogarty, and he's bringing you to a port village called Credence, 30 miles north of Magnolia. There you'll ride on horseback down to Magnolia, meet with Count Brolin, discuss the specifics of the situation, convince the elves to stand down, and learn why they are there.
Okay.
It's going to be all peaceful. It's a very peaceful negotiation. There's not a lot. There was a lot of stress about that. You're not allowed to engage.
And you were given a few different restrictions and some optional tasks to obey. So for the restrictions, you got to make a log every day in the sphere once you guys get to Credence. You got to make peaceful contact with the leader of the elves. You got to learn why they're there and why they were refusing contact. And you got to come to a peaceful resolution with them, whether that means like integrating them into the city there or the town there, convincing them to leave the fort just altogether, or having them come to the camp outside Paradine. You also have a few optional tasks. You should try. The king would prefer the refugee, these people. I use refugees. I don't know why I wrote that word. These elves to be sent to Paradine to join their fellow elves. And he talked about how, like, yeah, a bunch of elves coming into our borders once is like, okay, whatever. But twice seems weird. So we got to understand what the fuck's going on. 2, you got to have the elves. He wants you guys to have the elves agree to the resolution without having to threaten them. The king doesn't want any bad blood between them and them. And then finally, you should attempt to record any of the conversations that you have with the elven leaders using the spheres, though he warns that you should be careful because they may not want to be recorded, and they may be able to detect whether or not you are doing so. But he explained that all these optional tasks come with gold bonuses that you'll receive if you complete them. So that happens. Now the party, Calhoun is here, and the party has been discussing how they're going to go get Rosani and throw this shindig.
Okay.
So that's been the session. Do you have any questions?
Question.
Yeah.
Is it like still morning?
Yeah.
No questions, only ideas.
Great. Okay. Then we return to. I am no longer Gorn, so I no longer have a narrative driver in this. That's okay. So yeah, we return to the main room of the estate. Well, I guess I have Calhoun.
So let's get this emotion.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go find Rosani. Let's go get everything prepared for the date, and tonight is going to be spectacular.
I cast Locate Creature, which is a spell that I have now.
Okay.
What's the range on it?
Fuck, I don't know. I didn't look it up. Locate Creature, dude.
Because I think I'm like halfway across the city.
Listen, regardless of what you say, we know Rosani is a creature.
Within 1,000 feet.
Is that really it?
Yeah, that's it. So
that's
no.
kind of garbage. Can I not cast that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and not cast that.
Okay, I don't cast that. We have to find her.
The spell can't locate a creature of running water at least 10 feet wide. It blocks a direct path between you and the creature. What a strange thing. Okay. Magic.
Maybe it's like it detects like their footprints.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just follow
Maybe
him
it's
longer.
maybe it's like nature based. It's like, oh, water, no.
All right, I guess if you all think it's a good idea, then
Rosani's gonna start carrying buckets with her. Like 10 feet.
all right.
Just,
If you
like, dip my feet in it and just
Yeah.
like hop along.
Yeah.
if you all think that it's a good idea, then well, all right. You haven't totally led me astray so far. Okay, let's do it. Let's try it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go team. Break on 3. I put my hand in the middle.
If nothing else, I put my hand in the middle. We will
Hand in the middle.
have a resolution today. Positive or negative? Or maybe we won't. And this
Alright.
we'll just keep going. Who is Brett? Brett is Calhoun. He's here.
I
That's
just
right.
got him.
Yeah.
I thought Brett was still being Gorn.
All right. Let's go team. We got this. It's gonna be incredible.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Break.
Go.
Team. Oh dear.
We did it.
Just love
Alright.
Kaz's face. What the fuck is going on?
All right.
I don't know if I'm here or not. I was just finishing.
No, you're
the
present.
Gavril's here.
You're
Yeah.
there, but I like to think
You're
that
kinda
that's
like-
Gavril's face.
You're
Yeah,
kind of like
it probably
it
was.
feels like you're standing like at least 10 feet away.
Yeah, I probably was.
Like you're
I'm
far
I'm
enough to
trying
not be
find some
involved.
Horses.
You're far enough to not be involved in the conversation, but close enough where you're still associated with what we're doing.
Mhm.
I'm talking to the horses outside, making more sense of them than I am the rest of you guys.
Okay. So what do you all do?
I suppose I get the horses attached to the cart
All right.
if they weren't already.
Ooh, we gotta
Alright,
take
here we
two.
go.
We'll start now. We'll put the 2 chairs in the cart.
All right.
Should I? How are we fastening them to the cart? Are they just going to be loose chairs?
Seeing
Hey.
it now, seeing it in the cart now, it makes way more sense. That
Out
we-
of character question. Where's the location of this going to be? Are we just doing this at the estate?
We're doing it.
It's in the
Yeah.
estate.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also want to
Calhoun's
say,
house is not in a proper state.
yeah.
I want to say at midday, I will make my way back to the estate.
We're gonna blow
So she's probably at the church, right?
it. Are we going there right
Whether
away?
or not they find me or not, I will make my way back at like noon
Okay.
if they haven't found me yet.
Okay.
Where else could she be? Triangle Market?
Refugee camp. Or no, you guys said you did something there.
Thought they didn't like her.
They don't.
They don't
Or
like
maybe-
any of us.
I don't think she would go there.
Let start church.
Yeah, let's check. Let's send one party to the church, one party to the market, and then
We could,
we'll,
we could
we'll
do.
go off script from there.
We could ask around.
I mean, I've got to get
Well,
some
do
food.
know me.
You got to go what?
Get the food?
No, we're fully stocked. You said that. Remember?
On what? Brett.
All the food we need.
you got.
All the food
you-
we need.
Get owned, idiot.
You have enough food to creatively interpret what this meal will be.
Gorn has not
Oh.
told us what the meal is going to be.
Whoa.
No,
Oh,
Gord has kept it
we-
vague.
So we ran over the dietary restrictions though.
We
What's the dietary
we
restriction?
basically came up with the solution as a pizza.
The solution is kind of a pizza.
No, it's no meats, no potatoes.
The
No
solution-
Oh,
potatoes.
yeah,
No
because
meat.
Rosani's scared of meat.
Yeah, so
And
we're like,
potatoes.
We
we're like,
said
yeah,
fish.
bread, cheese, vegetables.
Said we might be able to
That's-
get
that's
away
like-
with fish, but that's kind of a weird one.
Oh.
Do we really want fish if Calhoun is scared of the ocean?
That's probably
So
Probably
As a
not.
character
Okay.
group,
Well,
are
I'm
not.
not just gonna what? You want a loaf of fucking bread? Like, come on.
We want a pizza.
Yeah, we have.
yeah.
Apparently, we have tomatoes. So
Yeah, Otis told us about a gnomish delicacy that takes bread, and then there's like a crushed tomatoes on top of that, sprinkled with cheese.
Gorn,
Oh,
Gorn
Otis got
has
some fat culinary knowledge on Gorn out of nowhere.
Gorn.
So
You
Gorn kind of has a master now.
Talk to me, DM.
you have creative license here.
Okay.
This is you can make whatever you want based on what you've heard. If Gorn says "fuck it," I'm making meat anyways. You are Gorn, so you can make what you wish.
Can I? Hold on.
Oh, Gorn is also in charge of drink.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
So
Easy.
I believe it's implied that overnight Gorn sampled all of the wines. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, Gorn, you have sampled 21 different wines.
And I've
That's a lot.
picked my favorite.
Yeah, you got a couple in mind.
Can I make a nature or like an insight check on what kind of fish swim in the ocean below the estate? I know there's tuna.
Yeah, go ahead, roll nature.
All right. I haven't even pulled up my fucking Dungeon Master vault. Sorry, I just joined. My mind's like a fucking omelet right now.
Do we really think Calhoun is going to be afraid of
I'll just roll the strict D20 first. I imagine that I have decent nature stat. But we'll see how it's gonna.
Well, it's on tabletop, isn't it?
Not really. Not
Really?
updated.
Oh.
Not with. I think I have nature proficiency actually. Right now I think about it. Hold on. Sorry, people.
He rolled a 10.
I did roll 10, but it's not going to be a 10. It might be an 11. No. But we'll see in about 3 seconds. It's a 13.
Tuna, salmon, mackerel.
Any halibut?
What about?
No halibut.
To your knowledge.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that, Brett? To my knowledge.
Yeah, to your knowledge, no halibut.
All right, I look to the party and be like, I think I'm gonna stay here and cook. I kind of just fold my hands and sit.
Can I insight check him?
You don't know my plans. You can't read my fucking mind.
That was, it was said suspiciously.
No, you cannot insight check him.
While you guys are going to retrieve Rosani, keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks good for juggling, and maybe bring it back.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I'm gonna...
Are you staying here?
Yeah, I gotta get the routine.
I'm gonna practice with rocks.
Oh, I might need your help in the kitchen.
Vega can help you now. She has arms.
Oh wait, she was gonna help. I mean, she is the fire after all.
She is the fire, and she needs to learn how to cook. Does Vega eat, Brett?
No.
I think I've asked this before. Okay.
She doesn't eat.
She needs to learn how to cook because.
That's why.
What if
Hey, you're not here.
What if you get sick and someone else needs to cook? Who's that gonna be?
Me.
Rosani.
I mean, I'd cook even if I was sick. I mean, you might get sick too.
Yeah. She'll help you.
Yeah.
She'll help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Love how everybody forgot before Gorn learned how to cook. Rosani cooked for the group.
We did forget that.
I didn't forget.
Gorn is the cook.
He's
the guy. He is now.
I can't wait to
He's the guy.
I can't wait to cook on the road when we head to Magnolia. gonna be
Oh,
a
we're
fun
on the
time.
boat.
Oh, you're not going on the road.
We're
Oh,
going
let's
on a
see.
Yeah.
boat.
We're going.
Oh
by
yeah,
boat.
well you've already tasted my out of the sea cooking, or guards, I should say.
Yay!
We will be hugging the coast a little bit more. So
Yeah, it'll only be a 3-day trip.
tuna heavier
Maybe.
diet
Hmm.
could be
I don't know.
good.
We'll do some hunting.
I don't like tuna. Hannah doesn't like tuna.
Okay,
I
do you
don't know
not
about
do you
you.
not like the packaged tuna that's like garbage, or but like an actual tuna fillet is really good. There's
You know,
a difference.
I
And I don't know
if
how
I've
they-
ever had actual tuna fillet.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe
kinda
I've
like
had
salmon.
tuna in like sushi. Maybe.
yeah.
Would you
that's
eat
probably it.
tuna and mac and cheese?
I do that. It's pretty
No.
good.
No, because
No.
that's the packaged garbage
That's-
tuna.
All right, enough of this.
Okay.
Parker doesn't want to weigh in.
I work tomorrow. Let's move.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go search for Rosani. Let's go check out the Church of Arabella.
It's just
Okay.
lacing up some shoes right now.
Yeah, I had a lace
Well.
bust on me, so I just
It's tough.
Tough.
I feel your
Okay.
pain.
Let's go, gang. We did our break like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Cavral's getting the horses set up.
I'm gonna sit in the back on the chair, and Badger's just gonna kind of spend the trip gauging whether or not we need fixtures for the chairs
Okay.
based
So-
on comfort, safety. Safety's important, and style.
Okay. So Gorns and Flint are staying. Is Otis staying?
I'll stay.
Okay, Otis stays. Kevral needs to go because he's driving the cart. Badger and Roscoe, are you guys going?
Well, I think we're gonna find her first and then pick her up later. I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, that is the plan.
Okay, then you
So
go.
We're scouting.
So you
we're
go
scouting.
find her, and Calhoun will stay with Kevral. Okay, so
Okay.
so you guys are staying. Okay,
Roscoe, do you also want to sit in the back?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll test out the chairs.
okay. So
I
are
was
you
gonna
guys
say-
taking the wagon there?
Yeah, we're taking the wagon
Okay.
because I don't feel important enough to sit in the back by myself. I feel like that'd be weird.
Hevril then by proxy is going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kev, Roscoe, Badger, take cart
Three amigos
to Rosani.
to the
Flint.
church.
Flint,
Don't know that she's there.
Flint, Otis, Cal, stay home. Okay. All right. Roscoe and Badger. The two of you, as everyone else begins doing their stuff, Flint, you begin preparing your juggling routine. Otis, you practice opening and closing the door. Calhoun nervously paces about the entire length, starting in the main room, and then around the corner, and then up and down the stairs ad nauseum. Kevril, Roscoe, and Badger, you guys take the horses and the wagon down, all the way down the road, through the busy morning streets of Paradine, watching as children, dance and play around you. Men and women head off to their jobs. You see people racking clothing on washing boards and pinning things up. You see some people kind of putting nails in buildings. As you kind of lazily drive the wagon down the cobbled roads, it seems like that. Once again, it seems like the city's in a better mood than you found it in the last month or so. It seems that there's been some positive work done. And after some time, right before midday, You come to a halt outside the Church of Arabella.
Right before midday.
Right before midday.
Okay. Shall we go in?
Yeah, I think you should probably lead the way. I feel like you got a little bit more credibility here than I do.
At least
I
you
don't-
know.
I don't have any credibility here because I'm a different guy.
I mean, it's all in, like, religion-y.
I could tell you where the bathrooms are.
You know more than me. After you.
Okay. We'll go. Kevril, are you gonna stay or are you gonna keep it warm?
I'll tend to the horses.
Okay.
Keep it running.
Keep it running.
Keep them up.
Okay. All right, we walk
That guy
in.
really likes his horses.
Guys, one of the horses shut off. What do we do?
Restart it.
Only got
my
about
God.
1 horsepower.
You gotta- All right. So, the two of you enter into the Church of Arabella. Rosani, what are you doing?
I will be. Is there like a sick children's ward
Oh,
where I
it's
can be?
it's
Not
not
the young one.
it's not that specific. It's just
Okay.
kind of
Yeah, I didn't know.
a sick ward. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a lot of people don't really. Yeah. There's kind of a
Well,
sick
is-
ward.
Is there a child where I can be reading them a story?
Yeah, you absolutely can. She can read, right?
Yes.
Just making sure.
What
The
kind of
child.
question is that?
I have, I
All
have
the-
multiple books.
All the books are in Portuguese, so
What? I'm sorry.
it's a
I didn't know
weird city.
Portuguese was a
Does
language.
Rosani know Portuguese?
Hannah doesn't
No,
know
she's
Portuguese.
she's not a bird person.
Bird person.
Portuguese.
Well, I was
All right.
just I
Is
was
that how
referencing
we're
Rick and
ending the
Morty.
session?
No.
It's
Please
not
end
how
the session
Rosani
like that.
dies.
Is that
Yeah.
how Rosani dies?
Please don't break your webcam.
That's
you've done
like
that twice
third
now,
time
and-
that he's punched it.
It's okay. It's fine. It's cool.
Hello, person off to the side of causes.
Oh, that's Monica.
No,
Hi,
that's
Monica.
that is the hand. Oh. Hand reveal.
All right. Yeah.
Hand reveal. Hand reveal. And tattoo.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Professional sports.
Not on this
photographer,
hand,
Monica.
So, Roscoe Badger, you enter into the Church of Arabella. As usual, it is busy. There are quite a few people here in the morning to listen to their morning sermon given by a tall, stout-looking brother of Arabella behind a lectern. Many people are sat around as some peasants kind of filter into side rooms as they're admitted by other members of the clergy here.
Do you see her?
Do I see her?
No. Yeah.
No.
You do not.
I don't. Do
After
you, Roscoe?
I mean, you're higher up. You can see better than I can.
Yeah. I don't see her.
Oh shit.
Probably work at this point.
Probably what?
You know what will probably work at this point?
I do. Badger, on the other hand.
Unless
Fair
there's
point.
lead in between you two.
That's true.
Or
The hell-
water.
The church is made of lead.
Is it a lead church?
Roscoe, I forgot to
I
tell
hope
you,
not.
there are 3 different rivers, all within the Church of Arabella. So I don't want to cast the spell because there's a high probability that it will not work, even though it lasts an hour.
As you look around, another member of the clergy comes and approaches you.
I also, real quick, I want to justify this because now I feel like a jackass. I also don't want to use it because we don't actually know that she's here.
Point.
That's true.
Could need it for the triangle market.
All
Or
right.
she could
Also,
be
fair point.
looking at
But you also have multiple spell slots.
Kitchenware. No, only 1/4 level.
You only have 1/4 level?
Yeah, I just got here.
Imagine only having
Rosani
one.
has
I'm at
not.
level 5. I have 2 level 5 spell slots.
Yeah, but
I have.
isn't he like a
subclasses.
mixed class?
I'm a
Yeah,
mix.
I mean, like he's.
I know, but I thought you were going only into cleric from now on.
I'm still 3 whole levels behind you.
Oh, I thought you were only like 1. Okay, never mind.
So a clergyman approaches you.
Okay.
Alright.
Hello.
Blessings upon you.
To you as
And-
well.
You.
What do you seek here this morning?
Let's go. They like it when you say "and you." That's the thing.
Okay,
Give the
okay,
old Uno
gotcha.
reverse. Give him the know you.
We're looking for Rosani.
Ah, Sister Rosani. You and everyone else here,
Oh, there's a lot of people looking for her?
as always. Her powers granted to her by the divine, it's like nothing anyone has ever seen before. She's truly a miracle worker. By no exaggeration of the term. Yes, many look for her every day here. To heal their wounded, their sick. She's a great service to us.
Okay.
She is here now. Yes.
So she
well,
says
great.
she seems busy. Do you think she'll be busy like through this evening?
How late is she planning on staying?
I can bring you to her if you wish.
That.
Yeah.
Ooh, should we?
That'd be. I mean,
Well, yeah.
let's-
Yeah.
Imagine this clergy guy's thinking like, what the fuck are these guys talking?
Yeah.
He looks at the two of you.
Stuttering at every word.
Yeah, he looks at the two of you. All right. Please, follow me.
I just want to say I've been watching a lot of Always Sunny recently, and
gotta
that's just
keep the
the
news
vibes I'm getting. This whole situation.
Yeah.
Big sunny vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are led into a larger back area in the church. The
So-
clergyman.
Mr. Clergyman, you're saying you've never seen power like hers?
Most have not.
But have you ever? I don't know if there was like a guy before. Or
I-
a girl.
I'm sorry. I recently found the faith.
Oh, you're. Okay. So you wouldn't really know.
No, I would not.
Okay.
All right.
I was just curious
She should be in here.
because. Okay.
Rosani, you are in the midst of recounting a tale to a few small children whom you are attending to, and you hear a dunk dunk, a knock upon the now opened door, and Sister Rosani, you have visitors.
Send them in, I guess.
All right.
Thank
Blessings upon you.
you. And to you as well.
And you. No, and you. Idiot.
I'm not good. I'm not good at this religion stuff. Sorry.
You hear in your head, Roscoe. You have a god in your head.
Yeah, but you're like chill.
Well, all right, that's fair. All right, vámonos.
Do you want to lead?
Yeah, sure.
You lead. Yeah.
Hey, Rosani, how you doing? Hope we're not interrupting anything.
Roscoe Badger. No, it's actually good you're here. I was gonna head home soon anyway. I need to talk to you all.
Yeah.
So, I turned to the kids. I will finish this story when I get back. Okay? And I stand up and walk towards the door. Belly?
I like that one.
So about going back,
Good words, no.
the the estate's kind of in a state right now where you probably don't want to go back to it. Things
What
have
do you
kind
mean?
of.
And
Okay,
we'll-
if by state you mean, is it like a state like Calhoun's house yesterday?
No.
Starchier.
What does that even mean?
Hmm.
Remember
We don't.
a while ago there was the potato incident.
I told him.
Yes.
I told him not to say it.
Yeah, you might want to just take your time going home. We got Gorn working on it.
Gorn's working on it.
Can I roll an insight check on them? Brett?
Yeah, you can.
That's fair at this point.
That's fair.
Should I roll a deception?
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
I don't help him at all, do I?
No.
But I
Just
see him. Or her? What is that?
Oh, that?
Is that Nutman?
No, that's
That
Bowtie. I don't have Nutman.
Oh, no more Nutman?
I missed
No, no more
Nutman.
Nutman.
I
That's
missed
sad.
Did he just jump up?
I
I
don't
don't
know. I saw him like a second ago.
Hey,
It's
Bowtie.
nice that Bowtie's home with you, though.
Yeah, he's adjusted very well. It's good. Bowtie. Hey, buddy, come here. He heard me, but he's not going to
Dude.
get up.
Summon him with the circle in the corner of your screen.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, I lost it. The camera got angled. All right, does not important.
All right, I rolled a unnatural 20.
Natural?
Unnatural, synthetic
I
20.
also rolled unnatural 20.
All right, well, I'll just roll off again.
Oh, shit.
Well, hold on. What were the scores?
I rolled a 14 plus 6.
I'm gonna use my inspiration dice because I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled a 21.
F.
16.
Okay. Well, although it's surprising that this has occurred, I mean, Badger seems sussed out, but that's always Badger.
Yep.
And Roscoe, well, why would he lie about this?
I don't know. It's not like he's been lying about something else very important to me.
It's fine.
It's just one of those things. Right? You really aren't going to risk it if potatoes are involved, are you?
Yeah, I know, like, you kind of really don't like potatoes, and it's very starchy back there.
But we're on top of it.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you just might want to, like,
It's
maybe wait
fine.
here a little bit longer. We could
What
let
if we
we'll
do
let you
this?
know
You
when
know
it's
what,
good.
Roscoe? What if we sent a cart for her to pick her up?
I
Because Kevin
won't
really
be home
wanted
for
to.
long, but I do need to talk to you all, so we can just talk outside.
Well, we're not all outside.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm assuming everyone's at the house cleaning up this starchy mess.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
kind of like spilled
but
out into like
it's-
the lawn and everything. It's real. There's a lot going on.
It's a disaster, man.
It's pretty bad.
Okay, I can handle it for like the 5 minutes I need to talk to you all.
What if we met in like the Triangle Market? You know, we'll get some lunch away from the starch.
I think Gorn could
If
use
you-
a good meal.
If
Yeah, I
you
think
get
Gordon does a
everybody,
lot of cooking. I think he'd enjoy, you know.
if
someone
you
else
can
make
get
food.
everybody to the Triangle Market within like an hour, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll run back. We'll grab. You can meet us there if you like. Know any restaurants around there that you like a lot? You know, you can save us a table. We'll find you. We'll meet you there.
We'll find it.
Really, is Gorn's place that he works in the Triangle Market?
Yeah.
I only
Kev,
really know
too.
the place where Gorn works. So
Place is pretty good.
it's pretty good.
Well, we were there earlier this week
I mean,
when we met Keveril.
We can go back. It's a good place.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, we'll go get the rest of the gang, and we'll meet you there.
Do you
Okay.
do you want us to drop you off there right now? We have the wagon.
Sure.
Okay.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head back over to the wagon, and are whisked away to the Triangle
and-
Market.
Roscoe,
As
do you want to
soon-
take the front with Kevril since we only have the 2 stools back here?
As soon as we get outside and I see Kevril, I'm like, Kevril, do you know how they starched up the house?
Shoot him a look.
My understanding, Goran is learning a new recipe.
He does love his potatoes, doesn't he?
What?
He has been summoned. We said his
my
name
name.
3 times.
Yeah.
I give
First.
I give Roscoe a disapproving look back after I say that.
Thank you, Kaz, for understanding that this is bullshit.
Well, being new to it, like, you know, not understanding why they're lying to you is like, why are you going
He's
through all this
afraid.
trouble? Why are you going through all these hoops, and why am I being roped into it, kind of thing. So I'm like,
That's
Well,
bad.
you were around for all the
That's
planning.
literally
Alright.
been my experience this entire
I was around for the planning,
campaign.
but I had nothing to do with it.
All right. So you are brought.
So, me and Rosani ride in the back.
You were brought to the Triangle Market outside the Teetering Horseman Inn.
Okay, we'll let you off here. We'll be back within an hour.
Okay.
I mean, you don't
Did
all
you-
have to go back, do you, just to get everybody else? I
Uh,
mean, the more space that's freed up,
That's true. Because we only have the 2 chairs.
we do.
Did you think the chairs were good?
They're
Did you-
chairs. I mean, they're a little
In the back of the
wobbly.
wagon?
They're not like they're just chairs sitting in the wagon. It was kind of hard not to fall over.
Do you think that they should be secured?
Are they a permanent thing that we're gonna put in our wagon? Why only 2 chairs? There's way more of us.
We're just thinking about it.
Putting chairs in the back of our wagon.
So secured or
if-
not?
If we have more, secured, definitely.
Okay. I'll stay here with Rosani.
all right, I'll run
Roscoe-
back.
well- We'll cover and run back solo, I think.
Kev, you okay with
Okay.
that?
You know the route pretty well at this point.
I'm fine
Lunch
with
is,
that.
lunch is on
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Just for me and Kevril. You all can buy your own.
All right.
Okay.
Kevril, you leave the 3 of them and the Teetering Horseman to find a seat, and you that way. You take the wagon back over to the collective estate.
Where are we going back to the estate where I am, or where are we going back to the horsemen where they are?
You.
Going back to the horseman.
No, I mean like, who are we?
We're going to
focusing?
you, Kaz. Going to you.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So
estate
Oh,
people.
yeah.
I'll go into the estate and look for whoever's still there. Who's still there? That would be Gorn, Flint, and Otis,
Yeah.
Calhoun.
and Calhoun.
Calhoun's there.
Yes.
Don't bring him. We didn't tell him that. Shit.
I'm searching for every bit of rope in the estate.
What?
You careful you walk in. I'm just hauling rope around on my shoulders, picking up every bit of 50 foot of hempen rope there is.
Okay.
Badger would probably have at least 1 in there.
Hey Gorn,
Yeah,
what's the rope for?
it's important. I mean, have you ever? I mean, I know you're kind of a druid and all that, but have you ever eaten fish before?
Eaten fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Well, then you would know it's best fresh.
Yes.
All right. I continue out the door, past
What?
Kevril with the
All
rope.
right.
slung on my shoulders.
I just kind of like, I guess I'll just let him go.
Otis is standing right there. He has opened the door for you prodigiously.
Was it not a
Thanks.
perfect open?
It was. Thanks.
Why is Kevril so small?
I closed the door.
Thank you. I don't know who I'm looking for because I don't really know exactly what the plan was. I thought we were supposed to come back to the estate.
Change
But-
plans.
We really did not fill you in on the plan, so you do whatever you think is best right now.
And
So I guess I'll find
No.
Flint. I'll find Flint first because Otis, I know where he's at already. Where can I look for Flint? Where's Flint?
You find Flint pretty quickly, practicing his juggling routine with rocks that he found outside.
Who was
Oh.
that that just left?
That was Mitchell. He came back.
Oh, okay. Hey, Flint.
No, we lost Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. JK.
Hey, did you happen to stumble upon anything good for juggling?
I didn't, but I definitely know we shouldn't be using rats or small animals. Besides the point, the rest of us at the estate are supposedly supposed to meet back at the Teetering Horseman because Rosani says she wants to speak with all of us. I am assuming I'm not really involved in this because I'm the new guy, but it seems important, and I'm not sure how that affects the Calhoun plan.
I'm pretty new here too.
Who's all there now? Are Badger and Roscoe outside?
They are at the Teetering Horseman.
And we're supposed to go back with you now,
Within the hour.
within the hour. All right.
I'm ready to go right now.
Do you know? Sorry.
It was so funny because it sounded like it came from far away.
Oh my god.
Where's Calhoun?
He's right. You watch as he kind of nervously paces down the stairs.
Do you know what we're chatting about?
I have not the slightest clue.
So
They
you have-
went into the church and spoke with Rosani. I was tending to the horses on the cart. And potentially trying to find out a way to secure the chairs.
Alright, so you essentially... Dude,
Hey,
the
bro.
camera just makes it so much funnier.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Velo.
are you getting a manicure?
Could I walk up to this
No,
back window
sort of, not really.
and like tap on the glass?
Yeah, you can.
I tap vigorously on the glass.
You do so. You guys hear it.
Is
the
it, where's
windows
the glass in
open?
relation to us? Like, is it right behind us?
Yeah.
See where Gorn is? Yeah.
I turn
Yeah,
around.
Do the windows
It-
open?
I was gonna
Go-
say, do they...
I
I'm just gonna
I-
loosely gesture with like my hands up in the
Yeah,
air.
I
like,
just kind of squint, I guess. I don't know
Like
how to
what?
speak to Gorn. Unless Gorn probably has the vocal cords to pierce through the windows, but we sure don't.
Callan
I-
avoids looking out the window.
I wave at Kevril, and then
I
I
wave
point
back.
at Flint,
I look at Flint. I shrug.
and then I point, and I kind of like gesture over my shoulder with my thumb, like, "Get out here."
I
I'm
look at
gonna-
Flint.
I'm gonna gesture for you to come in here.
I shake my head.
I
No.
look at Gorn. I look
I-
back at Flint.
I wrap my fist against the glass a little harder this time.
Right. I'm gonna
I
go
look at
see what he
Flint.
needs. I'll be right back.
This fucking angry dwarf just like, all right, fuck it, here we go. Otis just kind of opens the door for you.
Thanks,
Just-
Otis. You're
Does
doing
Flint still
great.
have the dead rats in his hand?
No, he doesn't have any rats. Flint,
No, I
you
have
go.
rocks.
You go out to see what Gordon needs.
Well, what is the urgency?
I've walked away from the window and I'm by the edge, and you see that I'm tying a last bit of rope, end to end.
What you doing here?
Tying the rope together. Here, I give you, Flint, one of the ends of the rope.
I accept.
All right, belay me. Got me?
Oh, hey, well, hang on.
Wait a minute.
And
Is he
grab-
gonna do what I think he's gonna do?
Oh, yes.
I tie one of the other end of the rope around my waist.
All right, give me a second. Give me a second.
There's no
Hang
way.
on.
Flint.
Hang on, before.
Buzz, you should have been here the last time.
Oh wait,
Before
Brett,
you-
I'd like to preface that I would have liked to doff my armor in
Yeah.
the time that Badger and Roscoe left.
Yeah, you do so.
Okay, before you descend, how long is this operation going to take? Because we have to be somewhere within an hour.
What do you mean? I thought they were all coming back here.
We'll see. Kemprel and now myself have little to no details. All I know is that we have to go to the Teetering Horseman because Rosani needs to talk to us about. I don't know that either. But everybody else is there.
All right.
So
Look, I've been tasked to cook a meal. I've got ideas. They're brewing in my head. I can't just let this shit go. All right. You, look. You said within the hour.
within the hour, yeah, we have to be there.
Well, I'm not going. Bottom line, I guess. I gotta cook this. All right.
Gordon is prioritizing cooking a meal than talking with his fucking party member about something important. Just pointing that out.
I've got no context. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Nor do I have any context of like human relationships. So
That-
how
You
the
do-
fuck
well,
would
you-
I know?
You do have some context because I believe you tackled her into
Oh,
a house.
Yes, I did. Like I understand there was like things at play, but
Okay.
now Gorn needs to cook the food. That's what you told him to do. All right.
Alright,
That's like
alright.
telling him to hit somebody with his hammer and then saying, "Wait, don't." Like
Alright,
the
so-
guy's gonna get hit with the hammer.
Can I ask you what your? I'm assuming this is related to. This is back in character, by the way. But I'm assuming that this is related to the food. Are you going to get? What are you getting? Fish?
Yeah, you got it right on the money.
What are your means of acquiring the fish? Are you just going in the water?
I unsheath a knife from my belt. These are my means right here.
You know, I can't say I've ever attempted it, so
You know, before we went on the boat and found you, I did this a couple of times. This isn't new. Just hold the rope. Don't let me fall. It is like 150 feet down there. I'll probably die.
all right. Well, at least let me tie it around myself real fast.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
Neptune.
Tie it around myself.
Oh, buddy.
This is such a bad
Like,
idea.
it's you're more just helping me. Like I can climb the mountain, or not the mountain. It's not the
Well,
mountain.
yeah,
I can climb the
but-
cliff probably. I just I'd rather
Well,
have some.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just tie it around myself and then grab it from there. So
Yeah.
if I get sweaty hands, I'm
Right.
not gonna.
Brett, can Otis notice what's going on at this point?
Yeah, Otis, you have decided that you have opened and closed the door enough. You can do it masterfully. So you decide, okay, you can go look and see what's going on out there, and you join these two.
I walk
Also,
up
for
at
the
this point.
future, For the future, when the date hopefully happens, can we make Otis roll for opening the door? Successfully?
Yeah, I will.
Okay,
With
cool.
advantage. With advantage. He has been practicing.
He has been practicing.
But if you
No
crit fails
sleight of
twice.
I have a lot of athletics though, so I mean, I don't know if you count opening a door as an athletic.
Yeah, would that be a dex
Depends on
modifier?
how-
All right,
That's the
all
way
right.
you
We'll
open the
figure it
door.
out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're
I
out
need you to
here
do
now.
some research on that one, Brett.
Well, the first thing you have to do is make an insight check to see what kind of door open the moment needs as she's approaching it.
Anyways,
So I've been pondering that question for hours.
hey, Otis.
Flint, Gorn, what's going on?
I'm going down there to get some fish.
Why does Flint have the rope tied around him? Is he your buoy?
Essentially
That
the
gets it,
anchor.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. I mean, we're not in the water. Like a buoy's usually in the water. He's more like an anchor, I guess.
Flint,
A land
how
anchor.
much do you
A
weigh?
anchor.
He's strong. He's stocky. I trust him.
Gorn, how much?
I mean,
Wait, how are
May
you
I-
gonna? What's your method of? Are you just gonna climb back up with the fish?
you're gonna fucking hoist me, buddy. I mean, I'm gonna, like, not entirely hoist me. Like, I'm gonna half climb, but yeah, I gotta carry the fish up.
Okay, so, well, here's the
You
thing.
do this the
Can
last
I
time.
Let me
can I
help.
feasibly,
Let
can
me
I
help.
feasibly throw a salmon 150 feet into the air?
Buddy,
Or how much is the cliff face?
why?
Wasn't the cliff like 1,000 feet?
No, it's not 1,000 feet. What?
Can I just help pull the rope?
If I
Just before you-
remember, it was 100 the last time we.
I will help pull you back up. We don't.
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Thanks.
preface this that at least some of us have to go and meet them because.
You can go. I just gotta get the fish. Look, let's be
Well, yeah,
bicker
but-
about this. the
Give him
quicker I
10
can
minutes.
get down.
Yeah, Gorn, you got 10 minutes.
All right.
All
yeah,
right.
just yeah. So you just gotta go quick, careful but quick.
All right, let's go. Let's
I-
catch this fish.
I go over the side of the cliff and I start climbing down.
All right.
Fuck.
I'm gonna grab one hand with the rope and the other hand on the Otis.
Can I go out there because I'm noticing this through the window?
Yeah, Calhoun looks at you, Kevril, and he's like, you know, man, before you go, I realize that we haven't talked at all, and you've known me for like 2 days. I am very sorry.
That's it.
All right,
I'm sorry.
all
Okay.
right.
I'm so
When?
sorry.
Hold on tight, and I'm gonna, Brett. I want to
Kevral's
shoot.
response is just kind of like
Oh.
a up and down look, and then he just kind of nods and walks out the door.
Yeah. Just leave.
Like, just because I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about, and I don't really care.
Oh, God. Yeah, you start climbing down the rocks, buddy. Kevril, you walk out to see. This is the sight that you see. You see.
walk
I'm gonna wait. I got
walk
you,
up the
Brett.
plant.
I'm gonna have one of my arms. Are there any trees nearby?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put one arm straight into the ground, like just like 2 or 3 feet down, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna have the other one around Flint.
Okay.
Okay, I could also cast a spell here too, if I so choose.
Well, I'm down the. I don't even know.
To
you're
help
there.
with
I'm
this as
going
well?
down the cliff face.
No, I know. I just
So
Down
you
the side.
walk outside. You open the door, close the door, walk around, and you see that Gorn is gone. Flint has a rope wrapped around his stocky body. He's like, "Phew," and he's grabbing onto Otis, and Otis is like,
Oh, yeah. My bad. My other arm's actually on the rope. I've thought Flint was in front of me.
and
Alright, so-
yeah.
All right, so I'll walk over to Flint, and I'll be like, "What's going on here? Is something wrong?"
No, I mean, not technically. Gorn is scaling down to retrieve fish for the meal, and we did tell him, you know, we have somewhere to be. So,
From my
We
understanding,
gave him 10 minutes.
okay. From my understanding, it seems that whatever Rosani needs to speak with you guys about, it's pretty important.
I tried.
Can't. Gorn, there was no
Yeah,
other way.
hey, I
Kevril. We
relayed
ran
it.
the numbers. There's no other way. He's got to
Yeah.
catch the fish, and he will catch the fish, and
We
we will
gave him
go.
a timestamp, so here we are now. So yeah, but hopefully his method of getting a fish with a knife alone works in a timely fashion.
How far is Gorn right now?
Why don't look for yourself?
You could
Like,
take
I'm asking. I'm gonna go see how far Gorn is. Yeah.
You look, and he is just at the bottom of the cliff face.
If I shout to him, would he hear me?
You'd have to yell pretty loudly, but he might be able to hear you.
Okay, I'm not going to then, because it's not. It doesn't seem like it's gonna work.
Okay.
All right, back to Gorn. Come on, let's see it. Let's see a fish.
Gorn, the the mid-spring waves kind of lick and bite into the air as you descend down the cliff face into the noisy bay. You are mere feet above the water.
I untie the rope.
Okay. You untie the rope.
And I dive headfirst into the water.
You dive headfirst into the water. All right, what kind of fish are you looking for?
Salmon.
All right, roll nature.
Salmon. Wait.
Salmon.
Okay, so nature for finding fish,
Yeah.
survival for poaching the fish. Not
Yeah.
poaching it. Grabbing it,
Yep.
getting it,
Yep.
jacking it. Okay. Proficiency in both.
How long does Entangle take to prepare?
Come on. Papa needs a couple salmon. Oh,
Oh, only a minute. Okay.
wait, I wrote a session summary. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Hey, nice.
Because I crit failed there. So, I'm going to use my I'm going to use that.
Oh, hey, you got a big yellow die next to you.
Why?
Look at this.
So,
Inspiration
summary
die.
inspiration.
Yeah.
It's not really gonna work.
Alright, I'm going to use the big yellow die. Yeah. What a shit roll. What a shit roll! 8.
Well, you don't find a salmon, but after some time, you do find a mackerel.
Oh, look, it's Bree.
Just 1?
Hello, just one.
I stab it.
Roll survival, please.
Okay. This should be a bit better, hopefully. Come on. Come on! It's a 16. No.
All right.
15. Sorry.
Oh,
Brain empty,
well.
no thought.
That's bad. No.
One extra point.
You
DC
dive.
16. Kill
You
the mackerel.
dive into the water and shoo, pull out your knife. After some time, you see there's a mackerel between you and the cliff face below the water. And you're kind of treading in the water. And the fish looks back at you like,
Very fish-like, yeah.
and you're sitting there like, and you and the fish is like, and you just clash, and
Yeah, I hit the
you
special
pierce,
attack with my knife.
you pierce you hit Q, you pierce the sucker,
I was thinking the backhand strike.
you pierce it against the cliff face,
Ching.
and it kind of wriggles to try and escape from your blade, but you just like.
Well, I'm not just gonna stab the fish. I gotta fucking cook this thing. I gotta serve it as a meal.
Yeah, you get it. You kill it.
I decapitate it. Can I like pin it to my belt somehow?
You could grab. You
I'm
could.
gonna do it.
You
okay,
could.
all right, no, fuck it. I'm gonna put it in my pants.
Okay. Holy mackerel! All right.
Literally.
How big is this mackerel? Because I know there's a pretty large variety in mackerel
Yeah,
sizes.
I was thinking like a baby ass mackerel, but I mean, if it's a big mackerel, I'm not gonna shove it in my pants.
Okay. It's gonna be a tight squeeze.
Okay. That's a sizable mackerel. Yeah. That's the front view. With the fish face. All I'm imagining is a fish with your face on it, Brett. That the whole time.
And you decapitate it?
No, I mean, I don't know. I hit it. I knocked the fish out, and now it's in my pants.
Okay.
That's a fish. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a salmon, but it was a fish, and it's edible. So
It is. It's in your pants.
it's in my pants.
All right, you
Swim back over the rope and tie myself back on,
Yep.
and I begin to ascend.
I heave. Do we need to roll?
I mean, I'm just climbing with my hands, like against the rock. Just kind of my backup.
We just heave him.
You start hoisting me. I'm pretty
He
fucking
just
heavy.
dragging him up the rock. Gordon gets incredibly
Yeah, you guys start like pulling him up, Gord, as you're able. You're like, wait, hold on, and you're just like kind of dunk against the rocks as you're trying to struggle.
The fish just gets absolutely emaciated coming on up.
But they pull you up, and you're kind of like cut and torn up from all the jagged rocks. But you get up with the fish in pants.
Wait, no. I flop onto the ground.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I slide the fish out of my pants.
Okay.
I got him.
Okay, great. Fret roleplays journey on many nights. Thanks, Tim. Oh, that's funny. I'll save that. Okay. You catch a mackerel, Gorn. Good job.
Nice. I can go put it in my museum on the other part of my island.
Shut up. Fuck. Okay. So you're all
Crossing reference?
Yes, it was.
you're all stood outside the cliff face.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, you did it pretty quickly, so I'll give you that. We met the mark. We met the 10 minutes.
Wait, how big is this fish? Let me let me hold it.
No.
It was in his pants.
I mean, you can see it. It's just in my arms. Like, I just have the fish in my hands.
I can tell you how heavy it is.
Tucked away like a newspaper.
Yeah. No, it's like the TF2 fish. The literal mackerel that you slap people with.
Let me hold the fish and wait for you, Gorn.
Please be careful. I hand him the fish.
All right. I'm gonna. Brett, can you assume that Otis has some balance or scale in his system? Or can I just do I?
Is Paradine in the metric system or freedom units?
Otis, you judge that it's about roll intelligence.
Did you say freedom units?
Yeah.
Have you never heard that before, Kaz?
I've not.
A synthetic 20.
It's 5 pounds 3 ounces.
That's a decent fish.
That's a
Not a
hefty
bad
salmon
find.
you got right there. It's 5 pounds and 13. Wait, what? 5 pounds and how many
Why
ounces?
does
You sound like a
Otis
cowboy.
turn
3.
southern?
And 3 ounces.
Good
catch,
well, it's
Warren.
a mackerel, but it's not a salmon. But thanks, I'll take that back now. I forcibly grab it out of his hands.
All right, I missed my internet cut out when you said the mackerel bit. So you.
That's okay, and I feel like it's an Otis thing to not know what type of fish is.
Mm-hmm.
So I hug it very close, and
You hug Otis.
I know the fish, and I walk away.
I stop, Gorn. Gorn, wait, please. Where are you taking this fish? What are you doing with this fish? Where is there some place to hold this fish, like before you cook it? No, to keep it so it doesn't go bad.
That's not how fish works.
But that's how food works.
In the 21st century it does, says out of character Gorn.
Okay, yeah, but like, there's gotta be a way to like preserve it like somehow, right?
Salt.
I mean, I guess, but it's just not gonna taste good. It's gonna taste like bad fish, and then they're gonna be like, Goran's a terrible cook, and they're gonna make Rosani cook again, and nobody wants that. So I have to go inside and cook this thing. Like,
Let me
now.
ask you something, Gorn. Do you?
What if I
you
told you no?
consider-
What if I just told you right now you can't ask me something? All right, I'm sorry, I'm fucking with you. Ask me the question, Kev, man.
It's okay. What do you consider the rest of this party? What do you consider them? Are they your friends?
No, they're my family.
They're your
I would
family.
die for each and every one of them.
What about that fish you're holding? What do you consider that?
Edward.
Damn.
My lover. No. Just food, I guess. I'm about to go eat it.
Just
I mean,
food.
well, I'm not about to eat it. I'd like to eat it. I wish
So
I'd
what
caught
if
more, but
what if I told you that the family you claim to be willing to die for is calling upon you because they have something very important that they need to share with you, and it seems to me that nobody else but me is in understanding of this, but Roscoe and Badger and Rosani are all waiting because Rosani seems to be in some kind of distress, and they
It's time to
need
go,
us
Glenn.
to be there.
Wait,
at
this
the
is all
teetering
new info to
horseman.
me. I mean, what?
Well, I
were you
meant
and
to tell
Flint
you,
talking?
but
I
you
mean,
were...
I didn't know like Roscoe and
Well,
Badger. I kind of forgot. I blinked. I was thinking about the fish. It's not your fault, Flint. I'm sorry. I had higher things in the mind.
You need to think about your family in this moment. We have to go to the teetering horseman.
Family.
Can I bring the fish?
If you desire,
I could cook
I'm
it
sure
there.
you could access the kitchen.
I need to go inside and get the ingredients that I was prepping now.
We have to hurry. It seems very important.
Just
Transition.
use the ingredients there. You know your way around that kitchen.
All there is grease and potatoes.
I know my way around that kitchen as well, Gordon.
And you know as well as I that all they have is grease and potatoes, which I thought was expressly something I couldn't cook with.
Well, you could use alcohol, and I'm sure there are some spices hidden away.
Maybe
I would
we have
also
some
like to
dill
point
or...
out that this dinner isn't for like a few hours at least.
I know, but this is going to be slow cooked. You rush me, Flint. Fine. I bring the fish, and I'm going inside and getting my spices, but I'll be quick.
And I dash away.
Okay.
I cannot believe this.
Sorry I had to harsh your
Bringing
name.
the
Hannah.
fish.
Sorry.
What? No,
Right.
it's okay. It's all
All
good
right.
fun, I know.
Do you guys...
I had to prioritize them. I was like, what's
I'm
going
so
on?
proud of you.
Kevril,
Thank you.
yeah, you know, Kevril, I commend you for being the only sensible character that exists in this party. Kevril is the only member of the party that follows real, actual logic. He's the only one. He's the only one.
You can't argue with him.
He's used to, you can't really talk to Goran.
You just have to
Took me
make
a
sense of him.
15 minutes just going back and forth with Buelow and still having him go and catching the fish.
Can't really talk to Gord. That's funny.
When Goran has something on his mind, it's
All right.
that's
To
happening.
dissuade him.
That's why
He's a hard man to
I
convince.
posed the Vin Diesel thing.
The Vin Diesel thing.
Son of a
Family.
bitch.
That's exactly
All right.
family.
With your spices and mackerel in tow, you finally all collect at the Teetering Horseman Inn.
I just saw the thing, Parker, that you said, Gordon, as we heave him. Oh, it's so good.
The Snapchat.
Oh my god.
And a mackerel sticking out of his pants, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh,
It was firmly tucked.
Oh, Parker, that's good. That's good.
Also, good video, Tim. Well done.
Yeah.
That was great
It's
timing.
hilarious.
All right.
Roleplay jerking off.
So
The sessions really took a turn at session 69.
it's not there yet. All right. So
Wonder what happened at session 420.
Oh.
God.
I'm
We
not
can't
gonna
say
lie,
no.
man. I feel like I got a 50-50 chance of being dead before I run a 420 session.
I know.
I've got 100 or something, 100 plus under my belt. All right, so you guys return. You go to the Teetering Horseman Inn to find Rosani, Badger, and Roscoe have already seated themselves at a table, awkwardly.
How packed is it? Like for a standard. What day is it?
Is there a seating
It's like a Tuesday.
How's it for a Tuesday afternoon?
Not particularly busy.
Who's the guy behind the table if it's not me or Kevril?
Oh, you know who it is?
I should, yeah.
I'll tell ya.
I thought you were about to say
I'll
Joe.
tell you. It's Joe Balls. Joe Balls is there.
It's the second shift guy, Johnston.
Johnston.
Yeah,
Johnston
Johnston.
sock on.
It's a big family.
Johnston.
I'd like to think
There's one
Sokon
fortune
is one of the most common names in the human kingdom.
So,
It's like how we have Joneses
yeah,
and like Smiths.
Sokon.
Sokon.
All right, so
Johnston? What is he a human?
yeah, he's a human.
I'm sorry. I know
he's-
it's late, but I need you to describe Johnston to me. Future reference.
He's just a dude.
All right, just a guy. All right,
Dude, man.
barely know.
Just a straight up bro.
He is a guy.
I rush
I
over the
immediately
heart.
sit down. I immediately
Oh.
join them at the table. I say,
All right, you all gather around the
Does he
table.
hold the door to let us in?
Johnston? No, he's at the bar.
No,
oh,
Otis.
Otis.
Oh, yeah, I opened the door. Capper, you missed that key point. I should have.
Yeah. I'll write it down. Otis opened the door.
That's the first door of the day.
No, that's the second door of the day.
Well, you practiced on one, but
So you all sit down.
this is the first one in action.
You all sit down at the table.
I put the fish
Oh.
on the table.
Okay.
Fuck.
We have a bargaining chip.
So how is this the potato situation, Wink, at the estate? You know, with all that potato infestation that you're fighting, Wink. I don't say Wink, but I do Wink.
Goran caught a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I see the winks?
Doesn't really
Famous
matter anymore.
Dude set a fish on the table. Is Gord also like visibly wet?
Yes.
Okay.
Gord looks very frustrated as well. He looks upset to be here.
Jesus.
Guard's arms are crossed, and he's just like,
Yeah, sorry for
Does he have
the
his
delay.
spices too?
no. Yeah, he puts like a packet of dill on the fucking counter.
So how's the situation going, fellas?
Goran caught a fish.
You're looking at it.
Yeah, this is
It just becomes the situation from Jersey Shore. Fucking pulls his hair back. You're looking at him. I'm not. Can I like be like behind the bar, like looking for stuff for the fish and stuff? I don't know if like I'm necessarily supposed to be like in this conversation, so I'm like kind of off to the side.
Yeah, you could do that.
yeah, we would have been back sooner, but we didn't really have many details about why we're here.
No, I didn't really tell anyone the details. Several, you don't have to be across the room. You can come sit by us if you want.
Wait. Grab me a lemon.
What's a lemon?
We have lemons. What, you
What's
don't
a
have
lemon?
What do you mean? We're a bar. Gotta have lemons.
You're a medieval tavern.
I grabbed some.
No lemons?
You're not a cocktail bar.
No
Jack and
citrus?
Coke.
They serve ale.
Yeah, but like
Do
no
you have like
fucking- no
citrus or like?
Do they have like limes at least?
How
All
much
right.
is the cooked fish without citrus?
Hey, look at me. Lore time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big lore moment.
Where
Have
you
you
going?
ever
I get it.
have you ever been to Iceland?
No.
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 Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. They don't have any lemon trees outside.
But like,
Well, like
can't we just
imports.
import them? We're in the capital city of fucking humanity.
Nah, man.
There's no lemons. Damn.
No
Is
lemons.
there any kind of fruit?
Apples,
Weird
like
apples.
pears,
Pears, apples.
apples, like temperate fruits. Yeah.
Okay, no lemons.
Minnesota fruits.
Governor, wait before you come over.
Real fruit, Hannah.
Grab me whatever fruit's behind the counter.
I grab him whatever fruit's behind the counter, which so happens to be an apple.
And a
Okay.
pear. And a pear. It's gotta be.
Okay. There's also a pear that's underneath a barrel that's covered in dust that I grabbed.
Yeah.
How do you know
I
it's
was
pear?
I was gonna describe a very old pear. So good catch.
Because I know it's there because I looked for it. Because
And you
fruit is
left
hard.
it there?
No,
You asked.
fruit is hard to come by, so I was like shuffling through, like looking under stuff.
That makes sense.
I didn't do
So-
the cleaning when I worked here.
Kaz, you're my new favorite player.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Dethroned.
I
What was
guess
that? What
I'll
else was I gonna
get
say?
right to the chase. I haven't really told you guys much about where I came from before I got to parodying. I guess you could probably assume that I came from the forest. But things went down in my family and I had to leave. Mainly, my mom one day disappeared. Just literally woke up one morning and she was gone. And that was several years ago, like over more than 5 at least. And I have not had any evidence that she was alive or around until last night when I scryed on her. And I know where she's at. And basically this is me telling you that I need to go see her.
Galen feels a huge wave of empathy from that, but doesn't speak on it.
Where is she? Rosani.
She is right outside a town called Magnolia, one that I'm very familiar with, actually.
Oh, we're all headed there anyways, so I think we're all on the same page.
Wait, what?
We
Why
got
would we-
some spheres.
Careful.
We received a ball sack this morning.
Yes.
First of all,
So
I like hand him it under the table like this.
okay.
okay, we'll start from the beginning.
Please.
First of all, he was upset that we did not return a sphere last time. Forgot to do that.
We did return the sphere. We gave it to Eric.
No.
He had
Yeah.
to pick
Yeah,
it up,
no, that was
and we
so
didn't
giving
put
it to
anything
Eric.
on it.
Giving it to Eric was too late. He sent Eric to check up on us. Brett is stopping me.
He was upset that you guys didn't say anything at all into
We
the
didn't
spheres.
record anything on
we
the
didn't-
orb.
It was a
we didn't
blank
Forgot to
sphere.
Yes.
record on the orb
Okay.
before we,
we just
gave it
we
to
just
Eric.
pondered it. We didn't speak on it.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
gotta say, Kaz, that's really weird seeing you talk and you're
The
not at
speaking
your
chair.
Oh, sorry, I was
He's
refilling
spe-
my water.
He's
Respect
speaking from.
the chair.
Well, he's behind the bar again.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also trying out his new druid abilities. So. he's a
Okay,
tuner.
so
Yeah, I'm
Levin's
speaking through
upset.
the fey that's
That's
invisible
fine.
in my seat.
we're going to Magnolia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
So, apparently there was a group of about 500 elves and half elves that took up a fort outside the town. I'm assuming it's in a very similar area to
No,
what
it's the exact spot I saw my mom at.
Well, so the situation we're dealing with is they've taken up the fort. The count of the town is mustering a militia to drive them out, and we are being sent over there to perform diplomacy, try to ease tensions, to see if we can dispel the situation, potentially move the elves to somewhere outside of Paradine. We have a few kind of options there, but the main goal is to dispel the situation. So we will be traveling out there tomorrow.
Well, that makes it a lot easier, so I don't have to travel alone. All right.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Well, boat trip, but
We're going on
Yeah,
a boat again.
We
Sure.
do have to go on a boat.
Short boat. New boat. Maybe a little bit
Aren't
bigger.
all boats the same?
No.
What?
Some of them have bigger sails. Some of them
Like
have
like a
more
rowboat wouldn't.
sails.
A rowboat
Have you been
wouldn't.
on like one boat?
Okay. They're all on the sea. They all have the same motion. They are virtually all the same.
Right, but you understand that a canoe.
I understand that
not
there are
the
different
same.
sizes of boats.
Okay, so we're in agreement.
Well,
All right. What else?
it's a short boat trip,
3 days tops.
not like the other boat.
yeah.
So are we? So we're going. We're gonna just start packing. Do we need anything in particular before we go?
I have everything I
Uh-huh.
need. I know you
Wait.
guys.
I want to be honest with you guys. I never unpacked
Wait,
the last
Yeah, I
one.
didn't either. I'm
Gorn
sorry,
slams
Roscoe.
his
I know
fist.
you were talking about.
Hold on. Gorn slams his fist on the table.
Gorn is
I,
livid.
I stand up. What the fuck is going on? Are we just gonna leave right now?
No,
No,
no.
I
Oh.
thought it
tomorrow.
was
Tomorrow.
morning.
Tomorrow.
Calm
So I
down.
still got time to cook this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can
That
have
part
a
never
meal.
changed.
Technically,
A
wasn't it
meal,
3
yes.
days, Brett?
No,
The
we leave
journey
tomorrow
is 3
morning.
days.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Also, Roscoe, I'm sorry. I know you were talking about me and Calhoun having some times, but I don't know if right now is the right time.
I kind of like shoot a very fast like look at Roscoe and like raise my eyebrows because Calhoun is still at the fucking estate, waiting.
There's stuff going on with him, and I was gonna ask him about it, but there's now a bunch of stuff happening, and I don't.
Would you excuse us, Rosanna, for a moment? I get Roscoe.
Okay.
Do we need to abort? Is this an abort?
This sounds like an abort.
Do you need me to go and get him?
Okay, I think we might have a problem because Gorn caught this fish, and he seems very excited about the fish. And if we tell him that
There are still 7 people here.
Can we hear
that
them?
is,
Can we hear them? How far away did they go?
They're like at the table. They're just like.
We're doing a huddle. Be respectful.
They've gone
I
off.
want you to
Yes or
know
no?
that
Yes or
my-
no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Quick.
I think we need to abort.
I'm just kidding.
This is an abort.
I have to shit. I need to leave. Badger walks out of the place and goes to the wagon.
Okay.
Taking the wagon?
We only have one thing.
He took the car.
You gonna go sit in the wagon that you were about to bring them on a
He's
date?
not going.
I can make him faster.
Oh.
Literally going to get Calhoun. That was a lie.
No, I know. I just.
You guys will figure it out. You always do. I take the wagon because we don't have anything else.
I mean, I could just turn your speed up.
What?
Are you gonna give me a
He's
tune-up?
gone.
I can give you Long Strider, which increases your speed by 10 feet for over
I
an
think
hour.
we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Bro,
Ben
Out of
just power
character,
walking
out
through
of character.
Hurricane.
Guys,
Yeah, because I don't think you guys are gonna catch up on foot.
That wouldn't really work.
next
That would
time
take
in
too long.
combat, you gotta give Gorn that shit so I can jump like fucking.
Dude, that'd be neat.
I can give you freedom of movement too, which gives you freedom over any terrain, and I can
Oh.
also give you that also gives you ability to move freely in water.
Holy fuck.
So
Yo,
That
with
yeah.
no attack speed
Alright,
loss
guys.
or like
everyone,
Brett is
everyone,
like-
anything.
everyone, pick a spell that can buff Gorn, and we all have to do it.
Brett's worst
Oh, dude,
nightmare.
I got some buffing spells.
One
We're just
hit
gonna
KO
become-
any
We're
boss.
just gonna become like the Power Rangers Megazord, but Gorn is like the chest and head.
Yeah.
I like that class.
All I can do is make him invisible.
Wow.
I can give
That's
you a
something.
lot of shit. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
something.
My God.
Yeah, please.
Okay,
one,
of course.
one time you gotta juice me up.
That sounds like a good idea, actually, guys.
Yeah, then Dorn dies. Dorn just gets one shot. A fucking solar
Crossbow
beam
bolt to
snipes
the
him.
forehead. Like they
Yeah. Shut up.
Aaron
Hey,
crossbow
hey.
bolt snipes him.
I can literally give Gorn triple jump height.
Fuck yes.
Why'd you say that?
I could literally. Oh my god! I could have jumped right back up on that cliff.
Yeah, I could have just given you that.
I'm
We
like a
didn't
fucking
even need
dolphin
the
at that
rope.
point. I could
I
literally
would have had to touch you though, and you were already down the cliff by the time I got there. So
be like Shamu.
Next time.
yeah, I can give you jump, long
time.
strider.
Like
What
Shamu.
else can I give you?
Well, you got to consider concentration
Hey.
as well.
yeah, that's
Brett,
true.
I'm
But
gonna
I can
be,
also-
I'm gonna be straight right now. I don't know how
Not all
long
at
this
once.
session is gonna go for, but I know 3 of us have to get up early as fuck in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna end soon. Don't worry.
Okay.
work at 7 beckons.
Yeah, I have to be at McCormick Place at 7 as well.
I gotta be at work at 7. Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean,
Ass.
what point I gotta? I'm cool to rap now. I mean, I don't know.
We'll end in a few minutes. It took a little longer than expected.
Enhance ability. I can give you bear's endurance. That sounds sick.
All right,
Advantage
so
on con checks.
enough of out of character discourse. You guys can discuss strategy later. Badger, you hastily exit. The rest of you are, and you immediately get in the fucking cart and just all right. You
Am I dead?
magnet Rosani over. No, and you start heading towards the estate.
Okay.
You have to go
I'll
all the
let
way
them-
through this part of the city.
I really did not sit through her whole. I feel like she was only halfway done with her talk.
Yeah.
And we have 3 days. If you have more questions.
Oh, there will be so much. I need to ask for cleric lessons because I'm not very good at it.
Okay. The rest of you are still in the Teetering Horseman at the table.
So, Goran, did you catch that fish?
I deadpan look at him.
Fuck do you think?
Pretty good
Hey.
fish.
Yeah, I caught the fish.
Good job.
I looked down at the fish with anger. You know what? Save the bigger man. I say to myself,
All right.
literally.
Anyone want some putting in order?
Yeah, I mean, we may as well. We're here.
Why don't
I
me
thought
and
we were
Gorn
gonna make the
prepare the fish?
here.
Oh,
We could
Well-
use the kitchens.
I guess it's here.
Johnston kind of leans over the table. Hey, Kevman.
Johnston.
Yeah, those things are revving right now. By things, I mean thing. I got the one. We have the one oven. You know, it's like a. It's not even an oven really. It's like a stove. And it's, I mean, look at it there, and he gestures to the basically empty tavern. I mean, orders are coming in, man.
I
Hey,
can see that.
Johnston.
Gorn! Hey,
I held up the fish.
nice fish, man. Damn, that's like 5 pounds, 2.5 ounces, huh?
Oh, it's more like 5 pounds, 3 ounces.
That was
You
a
mind
setup
if I
for
go in the
Otis I
back
wish he
and-
would have taken.
You mind if I go in the back and I whip this thing up?
Oh, hey, man, I mean, you literally just heard what I said to Cavril over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand up and I just walk over. I start stuffing the fucking fish with apples and pears and dill. Terrible combo. I was really hoping for a fucking lemon, but God, guess not. More likely to shit one out of my ass than find one impaired in.
Get him shit and parody. Gord stuffed the fish.
And I throw that shit in the oven angrily.
Apples, pears, and dill.
Did you season it at all?
No.
Okay.
Well, dill is a seasoning.
Yeah, but he said he brought his spices with him.
Yeah, I brought
You've
the
only
dill.
brought dill.
You only brought dill?
I mean,
I guess we did rush you.
What more do you need?
there aren't that many spices around. Remember, this is a war-torn medieval country. Spices are not exactly just around. You
That's
know?
called
Gotta
salt
have
and
rock
pepper.
salt, right?
Yeah, you got like rock salt.
Salt and pepper and dill.
Yeah, that's basically what they got.
Maybe some kind of
That's the big three.
Herbs can grow in cold, like, bad
Dill.
places, right?
Yeah, they could.
Dill.
I mean,
All
I
right.
could just go find some. I'm a druid.
Yeah, go find some
Probably
outside.
make
Some
some.
outside.
I could probably have them
Herbs in
grow
the city.
out of the
Druid.
ground.
Urban
Do
city.
you
Yeah.
have druid craft?
Of
All
course.
right,
Probably
Badger.
make some.
Yeah, I could.
Badger, like the one fucking guy from the Headless Horseman tale.
All revered.
What?
No,
The headless horseman is
No.
there.
no, the
I would
guy
think the Paul Revere is better.
Paul Revere.
Okay,
Paul Revere
like-
was a real person.
like Paul Revere, but with
He
2
wasn't.
horses and a shitty wagon. Yeah, the
Paul
fucking
Revere
wagon.
Was the first speedrunner.
The wagon behind you was just like bouncing everywhere as you come up to the estate. You go to the door and you go, what the hell? All right, Otis isn't there. And you open it yourself. And you step inside to see Calhoun. He immediately just he comes up to you and he looks at you. He's like, Badger, thank the gods you're here. All right, I've been having second thoughts about all of this. I think we should plan it for later. I think I need to ask her myself instead of all this hubbub. You know, I really appreciate you helping me. And I feel bad. I feel really bad that, you know, you went through all this effort and I'm just kind of ruining it. Like, but, you know, I just can't do it right now, all right? I need time. I need time to think about it. I need to, you know, I'm sorry. He fucking, he just goes over the wall.
Hey, slap him across the face.
From behind.
What are you saying? Snap out of it. I agree. Let's do it later.
Wait, really?
Yeah, not like weeks later, but like months later. You need to get your life cleaned up. There's an opening at the lumberyard.
Wait, what?
Tell them you know logistics.
Roll persuasion.
Fuck. Good. Sure. Is it? If I use my summary inspiration, does it give me advantage or does that replace the roll outright?
Advantage.
Okay, I'll use it because this is likely the last roll of the night.
They only last for one session.
No,
Oh.
but I can get another one if I write a summary, which I probably will do because I'm unemployed but getting paid.
Wish.
Yeah, big nuts. 23.
He looks at you.
And you should. The big one is you should probably stop drinking as much. Because I can tell you got into the wine. Right now. Yeah.
He looks at you. You know what? You're right. You're right. I gotta do something about this. I gotta make things right.
Yeah.
I can't keep hiding from this. I need to face it head on, or it's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
Yeah. She's on her way here. Do you want to do this while we ride?
No.
You've kind of
No.
overstayed your welcome.
No, I have something I have to say to her, too.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hoping for this outcome.
Get in the wagon!
That's a rough one. Yeah, we got a lot more people. Can you help me move the rest of the chairs into the wagon, though? I think we're gonna need.
Yeah, I can help you move the chairs.
Okay. We'll just do. We'll
Can
do
I-
3 and 3.
Can I hand you the chairs and you bring them there? I'm still.
Yeah.
It's gonna take time.
Can you just bring them to the door?
Yeah, I can do that. And he brings the chairs to the door, and you load them up, and you guys get up into the wagon.
Wait. I look at Calhoun. Where's that rope that Gorn used?
What?
For the fish. He told me.
I
Don't try to lie to me. Where's
I
the
have-
rope?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I go to the cliffside.
What rope? You find the rope.
I take the rope.
You.
And I secure the goddamn chairs.
I knew you were gonna do it.
All right.
Dude, when Brett said, "You're riding," and the cart's going, I was like, I lost the chairs. I blew it.
I was gonna have you roll animal handling, but I figured you guys have not much furniture. Like you can't afford any, but you guys are rich. Calhoun jumps onto the front with you. He's like, "This is only going to last for like 10 more minutes, so we gotta go right now."
I look at him. Is he good?
He seems
He's not good.
he seems resolute.
Check my pockets for courage mushrooms.
They're all there still.
Sit up. And I think really hard about substances that we might have in the estate.
Okay.
Do not give him more substances. He's already an alcoholic.
No, he is clearly on something. Is it just alcohol? Is he just talking about alcohol? Insight this man. It sounds like he's talking about, like, drugs.
What?
He said it's only going to last, like, 10 more minutes. Is
Oh,
that his courage?
Yeah, that's what he
Okay.
meant. Yeah.
Why does he talk about his courage like the effects are going to wear off?
Because,
Because they will. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
all
he's
right,
already in an unstable state of
the
mind.
two of you ride up to the you ride up to the teetering horseman inn, and you stop outside, and he's, "I need you to slap me again. I
Catch
need
him off
you."
guard.
You hit him, but after that,
Backhand.
Ouch.
thanks,
You
Badger.
got this? You got it? Hold on. I get some mud. I put it under his eyes.
No, please.
You got it.
Okay, I got this.
You got.
I got this.
You got this. I follow behind him. I
So you
mimic.
guys-
I mimic his motions,
You guys are sitting
which I
behind.
imagine are aggressive pointing.
You guys are sitting behind the. You guys are just sitting around, enjoying, discussing the logistics of your trip. It's a rather somber but calm mood. As you can hear the fish, or you can smell the fish kind of cooking in the back, when all of a sudden,
Probably hear that too.
you look and you see Calhoun. He's got mud under his eyes. He looks disheveled. And he points across the bar. I would like to preface this by saying that I am not drunk. He jumps up upon a table nearby. Rosani, I am a manic depressive. I see dozens of dead refugees in my dreams every single night. They haunt me, and they have been tearing me apart, and I've been drowning it all with alcohol, and I just can't do it anymore. I've been lying to you and to myself and everyone. I can't take it anymore, damn it. I'm here to start telling the truth, all right? And you know what? And he
Stand up and walk over to him quietly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I haven't told you everything, and I've just tried to hide it from you because I know all of you have suffered so much, but I wanted to keep you from some of it, and I'm sorry. Rosani, listen, I can't hide this from you anymore. I love you, all right, and I have for a long, long time, ever since I goddamn killed myself for you. I mean, I thought it was kind of obvious, but I'm bad at this. All right, I'm really bad at this, and I'm sorry.
Gonna reach up and wipe the mud off from underneath his eyes.
He's on the table.
You gotta have to go up a little bit.
I'm gonna stand on the table with him and
Okay.
wipe the mud off from under his eyes. Are you done with your speech? I didn't want to interrupt you.
I said the part about the manic depression.
Covered it.
Yeah,
You started
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm done. Yes.
And then I'm gonna kiss him.
Oh. Yes! I was worried you were. That's where we're in tonight's session. Great. I was really worried that you were gonna say, "I think we should see other people."
Specifically
You can't
And then-
do that.
And then-
Specifically hurt.
And then I'd roll a D100 for psychic damage, and he'd go join his dad. Yeah.
Sanity damage, actually.
Yeah, you're right. I'd rip a mechanic from a one shot just for him.
Damn.
All
He's the
right.
only person who gets it.
Great. So that is where we are going to end
I love
tonight's.
Stiggins' reaction the most.
I
today.
was so excited. I was waiting for it. I'm like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, so that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We don't have anybody watching anyways. There's two of us, and one of them's me. But,
And the other one's me.
great.
If you're watching the VOD right now, I want you to post a picture of a cucumber in the group me.
Okay. So thank
I'm
you,
not gonna
everyone.
watch it, but I'm gonna do that like a week from now to make you think like I'm watching.
Oh no.
All right. I
That's
gotta do that.
fine.
Number pick
This-
in a year.
If
Wait.
you're
All right,
if
peace,
you're in the
Mitchell.
delinquents,
Yeah,
if
I
you're
gotta
in the
go.
See you, man.
I'll see
All right.
y'all later.
Bye, Buell.
Adios.
Bye.
if you're in the delinquents, the cucumber has to go in the general chat. I will know.
All right. So, thank you all for coming. I'll poll I don't know if we'll play next week, because I gotta write for the delinquents for Friday, I think. So we'll see. We'll see.
Just
Great
cancel that
session,
campaign.
man. What a
That
session.
was huge.
That was a
That
phenomenal
That was
session
huge.
It was
such a
eventful.
great session.
Down.
It was
I had
eventful.
to make a big note.
I knew since the beginning of the session.
Well, that's happened before, but yeah,
It has happened.
It has happened.
It was
before, but
impactful.
it's not
Yeah,
as
it was
bad as
different.
everybody. Did we
Around the
tell
table.
anybody
Well,
that we kissed on the
We
boat?
set this one up, so we won.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't think
taking this as
Rosani
a
would have
win.
been.
Yeah, I didn't have to lock him in a box like Gordon suggested a while back.
That was a good
I
idea.
forgot about that.
All right.
I
Right.
knew from the very beginning that whatever we were going to plan was going to be,
Was
not only
not.
was it going to not going to happen, but it was also going to be the majority of the session.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I had planned. Yeah.
They planned for something that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm getting very.
We
Listen.
snuck in. You know what? You
It's like
snuck
a
in.
fucking
You snuck in the
sitcom
ball
episode,
sack.
dude.
You snuck in the ball sack, so we did make forward progress.
Yes.
And
Very
that's
little.
right on my mom. I've
That's
seen my
forward
mom for the
progress.
first time. I actually need to know how many years
That's
now.
That's I think that's the first big character side quest.
And it's the first backstory you've learned of Rosani.
Wow.
Well,
I didn't
let's
expect
see.
this
2
coming out.
years.
We've got a big.
Roscoe had a quest.
Roscoe is kind of like his
Roscoe had a
backstory is covered. Like it's
Yeah,
It's
we
dealt
covered
with.
mine. We covered mine very early.
Same with Badgers too.
Badgers has elements still that should be addressed.
Got a long way to go for mine.
Yeah, Gorn and Otis are two deep things,
Wait, how old is Rosani right now? Is she 22?
and Flint.
Damn.
Flint
Jalen
is.
is 82.
Jeez.
She's okay.
He's
Flint is a
real
man of the
Right.
moment.
Yeah, she's
he's
a hot
Oh,
dog.
dude, Flint is like 150, man. Flint's old.
I'm
Yeah,
a relic.
Rosani is
Oh, that's funny.
so it's been 10 years since Rosani has seen her mom.
Nice. Oh, sorry, no. Flint's 130. Sorry.
I need to get a commission for
Either
my
way.
fucking character as like an
Brett
Really
needs to make
a
a
draw.
photo.
I know. I'm gonna make the icons eventually. I will.
No, you're
All
fine.
right.
I want to give you a reference first, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I've
All right.
given you like a description, but I want a real reference. And no, he does not have orange skin. He's a wood elf.
I'm
He
not
just
gonna
looks like it.
listen. I recognize the inside
that
jokes.
that was just me.
I
thinking
know,
that
but I
tan
don't.
means orange.
All right. So thank you everybody for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Stay. I'll post the poll in a few minutes. And if you're awake when that happens, fill it out. I'm not gonna be, hopefully, because I gotta wake up for work in 5.5 hours.
Yikes.
I appreciate the session running, even though you're probably going to be dead tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
okay, man. You know,
No, it was worth it.
We
It was
did-
great.
we did
It was a
start
great
late.
session today.
I start a new caffeine week. I'm letting myself have caffeine once a week, because I got addicted to it last semester, and so I'll have my coffee tomorrow. I'll just use it immediately.
I feel like Monday coffee. That's like you let it just drive your week.
That's kind of what it's gonna end up being, because Sundays are our D&D time for this group generally. All right, I'm out of here.
Always
Have a good night, guys.
Adios.
Alrighty. Thanks,
Alright.
Brett.
Okay. Oh, the stream. Shit. I didn't end the stream. All right, goodbye.